The answers are fuck and you in that order, bitch.
with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Philip's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're strict up across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Not burping, leaning, ban, it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday the 6th of January 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you're enjoying your week and your year so far. It's a fucking brand new year still, of course, I mean, so we're almost for the very first week of January, and it's the very first week of January, well, technically that's true, and also the very first week of 2026, so yeah, I hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you're enjoying your day so far. So yeah, my day's been alright. In case people are curious about my day was alright, you know, I can't really complain about my day. It was a pretty decent day. I spent the first half of the day, my morning, obviously I was working away, but I was working away with my wee boy, you know. I actually got to fucking work from home today, you know what I mean, which is very nice, you know what I mean, and so I'll say home, you know, like, because my good lady, she had to go into the office today. So she was like, can you look after the boy while I, you know, go in the office, because she usually works from home herself, you know what I mean, but she had to go in the office today. So I was like, alright, I'll go along, bright and early alone. I'll look after the boy, you know what I mean, and there he is, you know, in all his wee glory, just snoozing away like a wee absolute belter that he is, you know what I mean. He was grand today. He's a lot more himself, you know what I mean. It's hard to express the change in him ever since, even when we got him back at Christmas time, we were so close to fucking losing him, and even when we got him back at Christmas time, like, he still had barely any life in him, even on that Christmas day, you know what I mean. Like, he was lying there and he could barely fucking move. Like, sometimes he'd have accidents, whatever, like, without moving. You know what I mean? Like, that sort of situation where he's, like, so weary and so knackered and, like, just so, like, it's in such a bad way. You know what I mean? But ever since, like, the change in him's been incredible. You know what I mean? His appetite's getting better. It's easy to give him his medication now because he's got better appetite and better hunger, so you just can't give wee bits of pill and, like, bits of ham. I was spoiling him fucking rotten today, you know what I mean? For sure, you know, and it's even just seeing him in the fucking garden and looking, having him walk around the garden, you know, with some energy and some life in him, you know what I mean? It's fucking great. But yeah, he's not managing to get too far, you know what I mean. It's a bit cold, to be fair, as well, you know what I mean. But so I spent my morning anyway, you know what I mean, working away, as well as my wee Doug here, just seeing them just snoozing below me. So this is literally me, like, he was below me the whole time, you know what I mean, just feeling safe and secure in his wee bed, you know, as I was just working away above him, you know what I mean. So yeah, he spent a good chunk of that morning either having wee snacks or whatever, or just playing with his wee toys, wee chew toy there in the fucking corner there, or so yeah. But as I said, you guys have been so incredibly supportive with the GoFundMe stuff, you know what I mean, and it's just incredible levels of support, and it is very much appreciated, you know what I mean. So thank you very much for that, guys. Once again, it does mean the world to us. He has got an appointment due, I think. I think it's due soon. Like, I mean, I thought it was the 10th, but I might be wrong on that. But yeah. Is he a wiggler? Do you mean? Well, not really. He's very snuggly, if that's what you mean. Like, if you give him a hug, he likes to snuggle. He's not going to try and, like, wriggle out of the hug. He'll lean into the hug and embrace your hug and all that shit, if that's what you mean. So there we go. Oh yes, I was spawned on fucking rotten today for sure, you know what I mean, as best as I could. But there we go. So the boy's doing quite well. Anyway, I thought we would do something a wee bit different before we start playing bingo. So I shared this the other day. Like Phil's, using Pig Pig Go as a reference, Phil's language usage for 2025. And some of these things that we already have on our board, you know, on our big board, but there's some things on here that we don't have. So I was thinking, is there things we should add to the list of bingo words that we don't have already? You know? Now, it's a big extensive list, admittedly, you know? But there's some things on here which I think could be worth adding. Also, we have you guys who need to talk about adding. But maybe things like stupid. Phil says stupid quite a lot, and yet we don't actually have that on the bingo board, the list of words. So the word stupid, for example, if Phil says stupid, we can count that. You know, that's a potential fucking square. So I think, you know, stupid is definitely a great one to add. You know, so I'm adding that right now. Stupid is on there for sure. Other than that, job as well. Job is, Phil says job 10 times a week apparently. For a 6-day week, Phil says it on average 10 times a week. You know, so it's stupid and job, and everything else. So like, I'm not sure if we need to like we kind of covered everything, and also everything else also gets kind of rare. You know what I mean? So I think those two additions to the bingo words is pretty good. And I was also thinking of removing the word nervous. Like Phil doesn't say nervous as much anymore because it was in his vocabulary for a wee while, but not anymore.
The answers are fuck and you in that order, bitch.
So I was going to remove fucking nervous from the list of things, so there we go. So we've added 2 things and removed 1 thing with nervous. I don't know if there's anything else we need to remove or whatever, but we can always deal with that when we come to it. Thank you, Mookie, for the super chat. It says stupid, absolutely, and moron. Are you talking about me, or I feel, is that an insult towards me? I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. So thank you, Mookie, for the super chat. So stupid, you agree with? You think Phil? Well, absolutely is already on there. The word absolutely is already on the list. Moron isn't though. And he only says it on average twice a week. Bizarrely, according to this list here. Idiot is on, so idiot's on there already. So idiot is already part of the lexicon of like different like things to say the least, you know. So I have a big ass fucking list here. You know, as I said, I have 100. So the bingo. It's hard to hold on. I mean, I guess the easiest way to fucking demonstrate this might be just to fucking show you the fucking list here. Hold on a second here. Give me a wee second here. Hold on, 2 seconds. I will show you guys the list in its entirety if you give me a wee second here, okay? Let me just actually get this up here for you and make something. So hold on, 2 seconds. Let's go if I can make a blank wee sheet thing here. And if I just copy all that and then paste it in here. Right, so there if I can go and hold on 2 seconds, I could probably make bigger as well. If I can go, cool. And if I okay, cool. Right. So here we go. Right, okay. So here is the list of things. Oh, you guys can't fucking see it because I can chat in the fucking hold on. I'm gonna fucking hold on. I'm gonna hide the fucking chat temporarily. There we go. So there we go. So we have like 142 different fucking things. You know what I mean? These who tries it, snort, sound good, Twitter or X, you know, if it's got an asterisk around it, Phil can either say it or kind of do it by being on these fucking things. Right, it's really fucking easy. Hold on 2 seconds. If I just fucking paste this and fucking throw it over here, and then just fucking do that shit, it means we can have chat back on screen. I think if I can go. It's good stuff indeed. This is a smarter idea. But yeah, we have lots of fucking things on this fucking list, as I said, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much to it. We can only fucking see up to 24, 25 things at a time because of the 5x5 card. But the variety we have, the options we have available to us is so varied, you know what I mean? Like, it's just mental. And there's things like, there's your absolutely right there, for example, you know what I mean? And I think idiot's up higher because Phil does say it quite a lot of things. What is you know, idiot's on there as well, on it, that's for sure. So, you know, percent, million, admittedly, fun, allow to explain, community would argue, obviously, feedback, essentially, basically, contributions, you know, actually. So anyway, you know, so many different sort of things. So many different sort of things are on there already. Moron is not. We could add moron, but according to this extensive list here, Phil only says that roughly twice a week. It would be a bit of a gamble including that. I don't know. I mean, we could go to Pig Pig Go right now ourselves and see how often Phil says it. You know, just recently, of course. You know, if we type in moron, Phil said it. 6th, the 5th, the 3rd several times, the 2nd, the 31st, the 30th, 28th, 25th, 24th. You know what? But look at that though. Look at the jump in morons though. You go from the 24th and then 18th and then the 13th. You know what I mean? So it does jump around a lot. So if people want me to add moron though, I'll very happily add moron. I don't mind adding it. But sometimes people do object to some things being on the list of bingo things because it doesn't happen as much anymore. You know what I mean? It's wherever I can go. But I have absolutely no problem and no objection to adding moron if I want to. If I can add like moron, I don't know. I can. So moron. There we go. Fuck you. There you go. Well, Asmongold was a centre square for a while, but he doesn't actually mention him too much these days. We could have him be a. I mean, it's Asmongold at a scale on again, you know what I mean? Like, Kino Casino used to fucking be on here, but they're not on here anymore because there's actually a banned fucking term in Phil's chat now, you know what I mean? So, we could also include Asmongold if you guys think it merits being added. But I personally don't think Phil's even going to merit mentioning him much anymore. I don't think it's a good addition, personally. So, there you go.
Fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
Oh, thank you to Sunny for the super chat. It says Moki did a super chat earlier but didn't register. Oh, shit, that's right. It fucking happened before the fucking. It happened during the fucking intro, my bad. So Moki done another super chat when the intro was still playing. I think it played for people. I'm not sure if people heard the animation, but it played on. Well, it played anyway. So earlier on, before the intro was playing, Moki said, "Shut up and take my money, numpty." Aye, good so far. In case you're not aware, Moki has surgery today. They had an operation, and it went quite well apparently, and they're back home now and all that jazz. But just for the sake of people perhaps missing the animation and sound effect that happened, let me repeat it, and I'll play something different. But will it play a Moki animation and noise, or will it play something different from the random Scottish soundboard? Let's see. Scotland forever! Oh, there you fucking go. It played something different, although in the same sort of spirit of Moki. There you fucking go. Good stuff indeed. So yeah, thank you Moki for that super chat. Very for earlier on as well, and I'm glad the operation went all right. Good stuff indeed. So there we go. But yeah, technically, so we've had 3 super chats today, but Moki's first one came before I set up the super chat goal thing for free spaces, so it only says 2 out of 5 so far instead of 3 out of 5, because I missed. I didn't have it set up in time before Moki went and did their thing. So there you go. I explained that. But yeah, as I said, we can, if there's anything people want removed from this as well. I've added stupid, job, and moron. I think those are 3 very good additions, I believe, to the list of bingo, the bingoisms, or whatever, for lack of a better way to phrase that. But if there's anything that people want removed from this, I don't mind removing things as well. Like, I'm just trying to think, is there anything on here which Phil doesn't really do much of anymore? You know? Like, people saying years ago story, nobody, no one, drama, hey, a lot of these things Phil does say quite often. You know? New games, him slapping his leg, him dead air, his voice cracking, here's a thing, or here's a deal. I'm so excited, him pointing at the camera, him saying you see, wow. You know, siege mode, him discussing his family, him being his phone. Him making an annoying T sound. There's quite a lot of things that are still relevant, I think, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't think we remove anything so far. I mean, it's just one of those things where a lot of these things, every single thing on this list, you can definitely see Phil saying and fucking doing. Even the politics shit, you know what I mean? Because like Phil still randomly fucking brings up politics now and again, even though he does nothing, you know, he's not a very fucking political person, and yet for some fucking reason Phil still finds a way to somehow bring up political style things on his streams, which is bizarre. Even fucking weather talk. So yeah, there we fucking go. So I think we're happy with that fucking list here. So well, there we go. I will copy all that into my wee list of words here. Basically, we removed one thing, which was nervous, but we have got stupid, job, and moron in to replace it. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. So that should be good, and that should be the list of bingo things like updated. You know, that should automatically update on the bingo side of things. Cool. So I kind of wanted to go through that, as I said before I started playing bingo. You know what I mean? And we have done so now, so stuff. There's one more thing. The kick chat ban list is not working. You know, I don't know what's going on here. You know, the fucking log of all the bans that fucking Phil's had on Kick. It's no fucking working. It's a fucking endless, perpetual fucking loading circle of death. So we can't fucking see. I guess Phil has banned so many fucking people on his fucking channel that the Kick chat logs list is broken. Like, Phil broke the Kick chat log list by banning an astronomical amount of fucking people on his own channel. That's my only explanation. I cannot think what else it could fucking possibly be. But there you fucking go. It is what it is, nothing we can do. Bugged Phil banning people mechanics to it, so there you go. While we wait for the bad man to show up to his own fucking shitey fucking working podcast, how about we enjoy a robust Vault Boy 2 compilation? Vault Boy 2 compilation. Vault Boys, you know, does some good compilations as well of DSP's toxic Black Ops 7 meltdown fails, you know. So, got us to enjoy. We don't have to fucking watch all of it. But we can watch some of it instead, you know. Remember, Phil claimed that because he's so gosh darn good at fucking Black Ops 7 now that nobody can fucking make the tractor. Like, nobody can make fun of him for playing Call of Duty. He's so gosh darn good at Call of Duty, it's impossible for us to fucking make fun of the bad man in Call of Duty and make compilations of him sucking at Call of Duty, you know, because he's so great at the game now. And yet here's a fucking 30-minute compilation from fucking Vault Boy of Phil being bad at fucking Call of Duty.
Thank you very, 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 because that's exactly what you fucking are. Why am I toxic? What? What the fuck? Do what gives you pleasure. Fuck everyone else. God damn it. Lights, camera, action.
A world divided, made whole. With a few sticks.
If I have a daughter, I'm gonna name it after you. Anyway, I really hope this tip will get you through. Forever yours, your biggest fan. Yes, push it together.
I had the candy cane gun. Someone had a candy cane Christmas gun.
Who fucking cares?
Amazing. All right.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate. Son of a bitch!
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled.
Whoa, look at this dwarf! He went through the floor and now he's floating.
The blood left a few stains behind.
What the fuck? Oh my god, he's floating again! What the fuck?
But I can tell you what I know.
The fuck was that noise? Someone just got murdered behind me. What the hell?
Some friends.
What is going on? What the hell is that noise? Come on, stop it with the murdering! What is that?
I gotta look around some more.
Stop it!
Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally.
The killer's behind us! The killer is behind us, killing everyone!
Anything else here?
They're killing several people behind us and we're missing the whole thing. What the fucking shit, dude? The killer came back and killed like 7 more people in the background while we were fucking talking to the girl. Ooh, ooh. Flesh flying, blood squirting.
That makes me so says the DSP on his break. That actually reminded me actually, because I wanted to fucking load up the hold on 2 seconds, just 2 seconds, hold on. Down from the rafters. See if I can go. I want to. So Phil apparently has not played this game yet at all today. Phil was last active in WWE Champions 11 hours ago. Let's see if that changes before he fucking goes online, eh? You know? So I do have, so we got Phil's WWE Champions page open, but yeah, maybe Phil's getting very aware that people are actually fucking keeping tabs on these sort of things. Because literally, the moment he stopped, like Broside Phil picked this up the other day, the moment he went offline, he was back online in WWE Champions. He went offline in the stream, and as soon as he went offline in the stream, whatever, like, he was back in WWE Champions, like, within like fucking seconds. Let me show you the Bro Side Phil tweet, because I'm pretty... Hold on 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Where are you? Where are you? For fuck's sake, hold on. Twitter's a bit slow for me. Hold on 2 seconds. Oh, and also... fuck me. Bro Side Phil's gonna have a field day with us, because Phil... fuck me. Phil claimed he's maxed out his weights. Again. So Phil has twice maxed out his weights. If you can believe that. So, yeah. Insert X to gout here. But there if I can go. Hold on, let's just search Bro Side Phil on Twitter and you guys will see. So, yeah, it is here. So Bro Side Phil's Twitter here. Sorry, I can't. Sorry. So yeah. Phil just entered the stream, and as soon as Phil entered the stream, like Phil's last active like a minute ago. So there you can go. As I said, I can catch like a shit here just by obviously you get down from the raft, this fucking page here which kind of tracks this stuff here. So, oh wait, I just refreshed the page and Phil was active 2 minutes ago. I just refreshed it. Phil is on WWE Champions right now. Right now. I just refreshed the bastard thing. You son of a bitch. So usually people can tell me when Phil's going live. So if you let me know when Phil's going live, I will check this to see if he's still online or not. But yeah, a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, 1 minute ago, 1 minute, man. He's on it right fucking now. Okay, but yeah, if you let me know when Phil goes live, we'll see fucking how quickly this goes to like fucking him stopping playing the game. I love how Phil's excuse for this would be, well, clearly a detractor's playing the game on my name. You know, the person I sold the account to. Remember, Phil claims he sold his account. Phil's official narrative and explanation for the Down from the Raptors account not being his anymore is that he sold it secretly, privately, on the W Champions black market. You know, to some unknown individual for X amount of money. You know, and that individual is only known to Phil apparently, and yet they seem to fucking like to make sure that they're playing the game around the exact same time that Phil Burnell is stopping and starting his streams. Now, why would somebody who bought the account from Phil privately, you know, this is Phil's narrative here. Phil's narrative is that he sold the account to somebody sneakily, privately, which is against terms of service by the way in Scopely. You know, why would that person he sold it to try to make it look like Phil's still playing the game? The more logical explanation, of course, is that he didn't sell shit. And he still got the account. And he's still wailing away in the account and playing it as much as fucking possible. So, there you fucking go. If you let me know when Phil's going live, I'll definitely refresh his fucking page and we'll fucking see for ourselves. If he was last active like a fucking like seconds before fucking going live or whatever, so there you fucking go. But that's what he's doing while he's waiting for more audience to turn up, you know, he's just fucking on WWE Champions right now, wailing away, and just seeing what he can fucking pull.
Well, I gotta keep asking this prostitute about the killer. There's no clues around here at all. None. The killer's got me! No clues anywhere.
Just no trickery.
Oh, we'll walk right through this door. Another glitch! Quickly through this door, face like Shadowcat. Yes, it's the only way to Vagelbud. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Look at this guy in the background. Too much to drink.
Where's the fucking Black Ops? This is maybe fucking Black Ops fault, boy. What the fuck?
That's funny. Diction's left.
This game is so fucked up. Why is this game so fucked up?
Angry, Phil. Could have just.
Okay. So here's what we'll do.
There we go. After 3 minutes and 45 seconds, we get to the fucking Black Ops compilation part of it.
Let's take a break. Okay. And during this break, I'll play you guys some highlight clips. And then when we come back, there's going to be another 2.5 hours of Black Ops 7 on the stream, which I hope you guys will stick around for. It should be a great time. We're going to do a poll when I come back of what the next loadout should be. Okay? Should it be LMG, assault rifle, SMG, or I guess we could do like melee build? We'll see what you guys want next. Okay? But in the meantime, enjoy some highlights here on the stream, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, everybody?
Nope.
All right, here we go. Enjoy. Seriously. Oh, come on. Every single thing is going to be locked down here? You have got to be joking. Come on. I'm getting pissed now. It's amazing. No! Oh, come on, man. No, come on.
Wait, Phil got tagged in chat. I thought you were only having one break. Hold on 2 seconds. Phil was tagged in his chat. You mean, wait, from this stream? Oh, wait, do you mean from that Call of Duty stream? So not today, not live Phil got tagged. But he got tagged then, but had multiple breaks. But I can't see anyone tagging him here so far anyway. Yeah, so you got tagged last time. Okay, no worries, don't worry, Si. There you go. I thought you meant current Phil, my bad.
No, what the? If I have to lockpick this door, I'm gonna punch my TV.
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight.
Okay, what the fuck? Dude, I can't move. I can't move. Another game bug. Look at this, a game bug. I'm stuck. I can't move at all. The camera won't go back to my body.
Oh, the bad man's going live. The bad man's going live. Hold on. Refresh if I can think. Phil was last active a couple of minutes ago, according to this. So there you go. A minute ago, 2 minutes ago, it can't go. So there you go. So as he's going live, as the bad man's going fucking live, a minute ago. There you go. And the bad man is live. There you fucking go. Now, so bear that in mind, okay? Right on past, Phil started the fucking stream, okay? But properly, you know? We'll see how long this remains last active for, okay? We'll keep watching this compilation for now. We'll watch it for an hour. We'll watch it for a wee bit longer, okay? And then we're not going to watch the whole thing, you know what I mean? Because like 30 fucking minutes, you know. We'll build up a little bit of speed up juice, and then we'll go back and we'll check just how fucking long ago Phil last played the WWE Champions. I'm going to assume it's going to coincide with that time we fucking let Phil be paused.
Look at this. Look at this. What were they thinking? I'm stuck. I can't even restart the checkpoint. Look. Now, oh my god, the textures vanished. Dude, the game is completely bugged. I can't get up. I'm gonna have to restart the entire level. Yeah. But I was gonna hold it down. Here we go. I hold it down. Look at this. I hold down, and now the camera's moving up. What the fuck? What the fuck? Look at this. I'm in the water. What the hell? Look at this.
So, if memory serves, this was content from before the era of stream chat. This was when Phil had to fill all the dead air by himself. He had nobody to talk to. There was a little camera pointed at his TV. And yeah, Phil's idea of filming the dead air was basically just going the whole strange chuckle. Like, yeah, fucking bizarre. And yet, it worked for Phil back then. Like, because like Phil, it was, I mean, it cannot be understood. You know, Phil actually was quite, like, I don't think he intentionally tried to fucking find game bugs, but it wasn't rare for him to find plentiful amounts of game bugs. But he definitely amplified it when he fucking did, if that makes sense. Like, some people when they fucking find a wee bug in a game go, oh well, it's a bug. Oh shit, you know. Phil, when he found a fucking bug, you know, everything would come to a crashing halt. I was like, oh, look at this, guys. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, clown mode to the fucking max. You know, and that's what it's like. That's what it was like back in the day. Back in Phil's day, before stream chat was a thing, that's what it was like, you know, dark times.
Yes! Hit me, you bitches! Come on! Finally! What a fucking game-breaking bug! Doesn't work.
What the fuck? Look at his arms! What the fuck is going on? Dude, look at this game bug.
Yeah. Do you see that? So Phil is right behind the camera and a tripod pointing at the TV.
What the fuck? Look at his arms!
And he made a point. He made an active decision to lean forward on his couch and point towards the TV in front of the camera lens. to do that. This is what it was like before the stream chat was a thing, you know, when Phil didn't have a capture card or anything, you know, this is... Oh man. Just... Fuck me. But according to Phil though, that was a true, genuine way the game should be played. Phil dismissed the fucking cries from his audience of fucking getting a capture card by saying that games should be fucking played on a comfortable couch on a fucking television with surround sound. Like he fucking mocked the fucking other content creators who had capture cards and were playing their games hunched over a fucking small monitor at a desk, you know what I mean, in some sort of gamer chair when they weren't comfortable and there was no surround sound and had headphones on or whatever, you know what I mean. He said it was not a genuine gaming experience. Of course, it was just filming an excuse as to why I fucking didn't want, he didn't want to go that route. So, and these days, Phil is all about that sort of fucking way.
Dude, look at this game bug.
Soundtrack to my life.
Look at this game bug. His hand is separated from his arm. His arm's contorted the other way.
For a few seconds came harmony.
What is he doing? Yo, I got all the game bugs in this playthrough. These are insane game bugs, dude. What the fuck is going on? Look at this. All unauthorized personnel.
Killed by the invisible guy behind you, even though you're mid axe toss. Great gameplay. Well, I can already see this is a waste of time. My team has done absolutely nothing while I'm trying to do melee kills. A team of fucking nitwits.
You've also done absolutely fucking nothing, Phil. The scoreboard is 6-0 to the other team. The team have done nothing, and you have done fucking nothing. You're all as useless as each other in this current state of time.
Hostile grenade.
Hey, look, your team did something, Phil, and you didn't. They had joy, they had fun, your team got whipped 7-1.
What the? They literally aren't there. They literally, I ran in the room, they were not in the corner, and then...
Also, your team have got 3 points, none of which were for courtesy of fucking you. Your team are fucking pulling the weight in it, but you're no. In fact, you've died several fucking times, I would argue if you weren't fucking there by a closer game.
And they kill me and they're in the corner. Yo, Treyarch is ass. An invisible enemy fucking kills me.
Your team are fucking pulling away. They killed that guy for you. You were charging towards him head first, not even trying to kill them, and your enemy fucking made sure they died. The score now is a lot more respectable looking compared to it was before, and you've done absolutely nothing to help. Then you fucking help their team.
This is a complete waste of time, man.
He's throw, dumbass.
Remember me?
Asshole.
'Cause I sure as shit remember you.
What button is this? F? F. I gotta remember it's F to ascend.
No complaints with your team now, Phil? Now they're fucking pulling away and you're
I'm
not.
stuck on the stairs. I run forward, I go to swing, I'm already dead. Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to do...
Boy, that escalated quickly.
You're goddamn right.
No one will die.
Authorizing UAV mission.
UAV in the dark. Reporting hostile contact. Room requesting caretaker support. UAV has been destroyed.
Phil's had 2 kills in a row there. Holy shit, he's on fire. 3! 3 in a row! 3! 4! Any more?
The advantage is ours. Hold it.
What the hell? Where did this guy come from?
You ran back into like fucking 3 grenades. Like the amount of fucking grenade icons are there. Like I'm gonna run back. So all the danger signs are behind him there. Like, watch this shit. Like, oh, there's a big flashing fucking warning thing. There's a grenade right fucking there. I was like, I better fucking run away from that. You could actually fucking throw it back, technically. I was like, I'm going to run this way. I was like, wait a second. I'm going to run back towards those fucking dangerous grenades. Like, there was like 3 of them. Like, look at it. Like, see, that's a grenade icon. That's a grenade icon. Like, it's like he ran into like 3 fucking grenades. He ran over it the first time, could have fucking threw it back, didn't fucking, and then once he fucking left the area, I thought, I'm going to go back for that. That looks fucking fun. And then his arse got fucking blown to kingdom fucking come.
What the hell? Where did this guy come from? He appears out of nowhere. There's nothing I can do. I literally just...
No, Phil, don't you fucking dare about that.
He appears out of nowhere. There's nothing I can do. I literally...
So Phil also had one good moment in this game where he fucking actually killed like 4 people in a fucking row. Aside from that though, he's still got a negative kill death ratio. Because for most of this fucking game, he was fucking pure pish, man. Look at the kill death ratio so everyone else in his fucking team. You know what I mean? Everyone else in his team bar him and one other person at the bottom there called Bobbly Winter. You know, they have, you know, they have negative kill death ratios. Everyone else has got positive though. And the other team are doing quite well as well, apart from one person in their team being an absolute fucking useless prick.
Literally just spawned and there's a guy in front of me with a mid-range rifle who murders me instantly. Great gameplay, Treyarch, you fucking idiots.
Enemy infantry, do not let up. Authorizing UAV mission. Out of the picture.
Where did that grenade come from?
You walked into it.
Of course.
Logging UAV mission request.
Yes! Yes! It's off!
For me to wear the Sonic hat when I'm eating the hot dog during that special...
Oh. I'm gonna stop you right fucking there, boy. no, never mind the fucking flashback to you. Well, I'm gonna eat the Sonic fucking fast food. I'm gonna wear a Sonic hat while eating Sonic fast food. You guys want to watch the rest of this compilation, you can, by all means, the link is in the chat right now. If you want to check out the rest of the fucking compilation. I'm gonna put an end to that fucking shit right now though. Right, so I paused live DSP about 11 minutes ago. Oh, would you look at that? Phil's last active 11 minutes ago. Who would have guessed? Who would have ever fucking guessed? So Phil's been paused. So yeah, there we go then. 11 minutes ago, Phil started the stream, and 11 minutes ago, Phil's last on WWE China. Wow, what an incredible coincidence. It's almost like the fucking 2 have a correlation there, you know? For real, for real. Anyway, fuck it. It's time bingo. It is time for bingo. We have a free space carried over from yesterday's stream, courtesy of a member bomb. We got to the end of yesterday's bingo stream from Sunny. So yeah, because we got to 20 members, I gave us 4 free spaces. We needed 3 to win the game. So additional free space carried over for today's bingo stream. So I start level 1 already. Now we need a number, a random number in the chat. Yes, that's true. The first person in chat to fucking put a number in, I will fucking use that number to generate today's bingo Baddies card and all that jazz. And the first number is from Moki. It says 42. I do hope Moki is like fucking loaded up with all this morphine and all that shit, you know, because he just went through surgery. You know? Hopefully they're all fucking just like, you know, seeing fucking all sorts of bizarre fucking illusions right now with the drugs that are pumped through them just to fucking go for a surgery, who fucking knows. But here we go. 42 has been entered. This is the bingo card we have. We need Phil to say and do the following for today's bingo stream. We need Phil to say literally, there you go, admittedly, friend, and then siege mode, which is where he folds and crosses his arms when talking to you on stream. The second row is Phil saying necessarily, help, feedback essentially, and engagement. The third row is Phil saying congratulations, million, interest number, him being all victim mode, him giving some regular fashion leaning ban, and him mocking his own chat. The fourth row is Phil, either being on Twitter X or mentioning Twitter X, him saying idiot, him being all clown mode, him saying would argue, and him touching his face. The fifth and final row is Phil saying new games, him giving turbo nose where he goes no, him saying job, as a new one there, him getting at least $50+ in support, and finally, him saying it is what it is. So there we go. That's today's bingo card we have for today's stream. Hopefully it all wins, and if it doesn't fucking win, we can all just fucking blame Mocky.
Get screwed.
That was actually a very appropriate fucking Scottish random soundboard fucking clip for that. There you go. I took a gamble and it fucking paid off. There you go. So yeah, we need Phil to say and did all these fucking things for the bingo card for today. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get a free space to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sits, snorts, or burps that Phil does, that gives us a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, that also gives us a free space. And in case you're wondering why it's 6 minutes and 40 seconds, it's because if you multiply that by 1.5, it equals 10 minutes, and we watch Phil on 1.5 speed. So 6 minutes and 40 seconds in normal time for us, while watching Phil at 1.5 speed, equates to 10 minutes his time. So there you go. As well as all that, of course, if Jade shows up in Phil's stream chat and Phil says hi to Jade, not only do you get a free space for that, but you guys also get to enjoy this wee animation to get us a free space.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
Now, if Satan shows up in Phil's stream chat and Phil says hi to Satan, which he's not done ever since I implemented this free space, Phil has not once said hi to Satan, which annoys me. But if Phil does say hi to Satan today, and then no idea if I can free space for that, but you guys also get to enjoy this free space animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
Can't believe that ever since I fucking put this on the fucking free space thing, Phil's, as far as I'm aware, has not said hi to Satan one fucking time, but I fucking go. So yeah. So as well as all those ways to get free spaces, there's also ways that you guys can help us get free spaces too. For example, for every 5 new or renewed memberships we have on the bingo streams, we get a free space. For every 5 super chats, we also get a free space. And 25 likes gets us 1 free space. 50 likes gets us 2 free spaces, 75 likes gets us 3 free spaces, and 100 likes on the bingo stream before we finish playing bingo gets us 4 free spaces. And every time we fucking get a free space, or at least 1 free space from getting the likes goals hit, we get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. How many likes do we have so far on today's bingo? Do we have 25 likes yet? I don't know. Sometimes we have hit it already and sometimes we haven't. I don't know how many likes we have yet so far. If you guys can let me know, so have we got a free space on that yet? Or we're still looking for some more likes before I first go. Oh, we've got 22, so we haven't got a free space yet for likes, but we're very close to it, so there you go. So those are the ways we can get free spaces. You guys can control some of the ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there we go. There's still more things to Pigsplain, of course, but I'm going to AI Phil Burnell. Pigsplain that for us all right now.
Well, hello there, AI Phil Burnell here in the digital flesh. Here to tell you about marbles on King Jad's Bingo Baddies stream. To add your name to be part of the marbles games, use the !marbles in chat to see how easy it is to do it. And at the end of the month, a winner will be picked. It's just that easy, like wear a t-shirt under a Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, and we have got 26 likes now apparently, so that of course gets us a free space, our first likes based free space of the fucking game. Great stuff indeed. So we've got 2 free spaces so far before we even start a fucking bingo, and as well as that you guys get to enjoy Bubbles. Of course the best part about the Bubbles animation is not Phil going up, but fucking me Jasper popping into the corner of the stream in the bottom right and shooting that bad man down. Good shot, Jasper. There we fucking go, good stuff indeed. Now, I think I've covered all the bases and that shit, and there's only one thing left for us to really do before we start playing bingo on the stream today. And that is for us to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
I'm Scottish!
I mean, he's right. I am indeed Scottish, so if I can go. And a wee reminder, of course, you know, if we get a full house on today's bingo card, we'll do a wee marble race afterwards, and the winner of that marble race we'll get a chance to get the wheel spun on the Bingo Baddies wheel of prizes, you know. So yeah, yesterday we got a full house and Pixar Animations won the marble race, and their prize was a full house ticket. If Pixar Animations feels like declaring a full house at any point for a month, you know, it expires on the 5th of February, you know. They can at any point in time between now and the 5th of February come into stream chat and say I declare a full house, and that would be cashed in immediately, and an automatic immediate full house would be locked in and activated. So there you go. So yeah, good stuff indeed. So yes, so they won the last one. Obviously, if we get a full house today, we'll see who wins the next marble race, whatever, and you guys could potentially win either a full house ticket or you might win a fucking Scottish soundboard pass, you know, which is valid for a month as well. But maybe a month is too extreme. The Scottish soundboard pass will be valid, you know. Okay, there's like Scottish soundboard passes will be valid for like a week. Okay, a month is a bit excessive, you know. So if somebody landed a Scottish soundboard pass thing, that'd be valid for like a week or so. Or you could get an intro shout out where your name appears in the intro before we start playing bingo. Or you could win one of these actual rare prizes where you can get a $10 console voucher or a $10 Amazon voucher as well. So those are the prizes in the bingo, Baddies Wheel prizes so far at least. Anyway, so good stuff indeed. But yeah, I think it's time to start playing bingo. So good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
One, how you doing? Welcome back. On today's show, I will be reviewing some tech right here live from Renton, Washington, which is located in the USA. That's right. As you know, recently I've been doing a lot of upgrades around here, and since most of the hardware has been locked down, I've been working on peripherals, touches here and there. And today, on the show, what I'd like to do is actually spend a segment showing you some of the improvements that I have made that have dramatically improved my performance in games like Call of Duty.
But you've done this several times. No. We know you have new tech. You've demonstrated the new tech. You've showed off. We knew you have a mouse, which is the latest mouse you've ever used, apparently. You have a new keyboard, which you've already showed off. We know about this, but this is nothing new, Phil. Why are you regurgitate the same content over and over again and try to pass it off as meaningful content, for fuck's sake? This would be like me pretending a live bingo stream is actually a fucking pre-recorded one from like fucking last week. It's definitely live, guys, honest, you know what I mean? It's sure it's live. Happy 2025, everyone.
So today I'll show you some of the things that have been kind of in flux and I've been testing and give you my honest opinions about different kinds of things, including desk mats and wrist rests and more. That's going to be a fun segment because I'll actually give you some advice if you're building your own office. Plus, today, of course, we'll get...
Fuck off. Yeah. Phil's got great advice, Phil, yeah. Get a raisin fucking desk, an L-shaped raisin desk, which is meant to be... You know, he's using a corner desk and he's got it in the middle of his fucking room. You know? The desk he bought had a feature in it to fucking rise up and down, and I disabled it because he doesn't fucking need it. His desk is in two portions and it doesn't really sit properly, but it fucking just makes do with it anyway because he fucking assembled it fucking wrong. And he also... yeah, basically, Phil, this is how you don't assemble an office.
Get caught up with all the current games and playthroughs. We'll have some fun interactivity and chill vibes. Good show today. I'm excited. It's going to be more laid back, but it's also going to be pretty fun. So, sit back and relax, ladies and gentlemen. It's a midweek episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you're so a sack of shite. Okay, whatever. Is this working yet? But hold on, let me refresh the kick chat ban list here. Is it working? It's broken. Phil broke the kick chat logs. Fucking goddammit. Hell balls. Do we have Leaning Ban on Trey's card? It is actually on there, you bastard. Fuck, well, we'll need to fucking pay very close attention if Phil does indeed ban anyone then.
Alright, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to the show. It's the Level 1 Podcast, live from Renton, Washington. Wow, I almost couldn't even say that. Today is Tuesday, the 6th of January, 2025. Of course, I'm DSP, and I welcome you here to the show. Hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're ready to relax and have a good time with me here today. It should be a good time with everything that we've got to talk about. Getting you all caught up on all the current playthroughs and stuff because we've actually had some interesting changes to the schedule as of yesterday. But also, like I said, I've actually been doing some active updates to my studio over the course of the last month and a half. A lot of them you know about. I've told you about the OLED monitor a ton of times and you've seen me play a bunch of games on it. But a lot of it you don't because it's more behind the scenes stuff. And so today, what I'd like to do is point out some of the things that I've been testing because honestly, tested quite...
Phil's getting wailed right from the get-go. Chef Dameski has getted 5 memberships to Phil's channel. Oh boy.
quite a few different things to try to find the right level of comfort and performance, and in a lot of ways, it's tough to do, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of options out there for certain things. Like, for example, let's say you're building, you know, something for, like, a gaming setup, and you need to have a good, comfortable setup so that when you're playing on mouse and keyboard, you get enough comfort, but you're also getting support, and you get something that works different kinds of gaming sessions. Well, there's a million options. Like, no exaggeration.
Oh, hello. Phil said million. Burger. The square should be quite hard to get Phil to fucking say is the first one fucking said. Well, ain't that an interesting fucking number? And I didn't think I had to fucking press this early, but yeah, million. That's a very interesting fucking number, isn't it?
Jesus. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it?
It sure is.
6 million.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what?
What?
You're wrong.
No.
It didn't happen.
What?
You're making it up.
No.
Right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Oh, excellent.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The boss being right.
That is always fucking good stuff. Very good. Pizza Gatesy was asking where's this clip from. So this is from That Being Said. They had a stream before That Being Said. In fact, they might have a link to the actual stream itself here. Hold on. Where's the description here? Is a description here in comments? Is there a description of the thing? Here we go. So there is. Here it is. The whole stream. So this came from one of That Being Said's live streams. And this is a segment that there's a link to the live stream there. I assume that's going to work by the way, yeah, so hopefully it works. But yeah, viewers could basically submit their own clips for people to enjoy. You know, so somebody submitted this clip in. This is a message from Actdolf. What was the full name? Actdolf Pigler. This is a message from Actdolf Pigler. You know. And somebody else had chopped up Phil's like fucking sayings, like, and yeah, that one fucking just blew everyone away. You know what I mean? So yeah, and That Being Said, made it into fucking short of all in there. So there you go. So that was so yeah, and because and it's a favourite, you know, that's one of my favourite fucking, you know, wee things that somebody submitted to That Being Said. And it's a great short as well. So anytime Phil says million and it's on the bingo board, we celebrate that by playing a short. So there we fucking go. One guy saying how Steve hasn't seen him. That being said, I mean, he's still taking a wee break. You know, for people who are not aware, Steve, the cat passed away recently. You know, and it's quite an old cat. You know, I mean, obviously it rocked him. I have been talking to Steve a wee bit now and then, just to kind of catch up where, you know what I mean. And I'm as well as because I do try and stay in touch with people if I can. If I don't hear from them for a while, you know what I mean? And sometimes I hear back and sometimes I don't, you know. Steve has been busy just dealing with IRL stuff as well, you know what I mean? He's taking time out the whole fucking detractor stuff right now as well. But I've told Steve multiple times, you know what I mean? That he's always welcome on Bingo, you know what I mean? If he wants to come back at any point in time. That's up to him, of course, you know what I mean? But yeah, for now, you know, he's like yeah, I mean, it's never easy losing a fucking pet, you know what I mean? A lot of us will understand that sensation, especially a long-term pet as well. He lost his cat, he loved that fucking catfish, you know what I mean? It was part of his like fucking content, you know, at times as well, you know what I mean? So it's just, yeah. So yeah. But Steve, I mean, I've made it clear to Steve, you know what I mean? He's welcome back, but you know, to just even just to join in and just enjoy, just chilling in the chat, whatever. You know, he can come back whenever he wants, you know what I mean? If he feels like, you know, stepping his toe back into the detractor side of things, you know what I mean? People are there waiting to welcome him back with open arms if he chooses to come back into things, so there we go. Like, yeah, but as I said, so he's doing okay for now, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's just, I think he's still just taking his time just to kind of give some time to just focusing on IRL stuff and not paying attention to Phil stuff right now, so there we go. But yeah, yes. So that's the latest I heard of it anyway from Steve. You don't know. So yeah. But so yeah, we got Phil saying a million, so fantastic stuff indeed. Didn't think that'd be the first thing ticked off the board. There we fucking go. Phil said a million immediately.
There's so many kinds of wrist rests out there, and I hadn't really taken it seriously. Like previously, I'd had like crappy ones. and things that were either cheap off Amazon or whatever. And I decided to actually do some research and actually try out various different ones. And today what I'd like to do is show you, hey, this is what I was using. Here's what I thought about it in this situation or that situation. Because sometimes it's good for one thing, but not another. Like, for example, maybe there's something that's really good for typing. It's not very good for gaming. So I'm going to give you that information today with a live review. If you're not interested in that, that's perfectly fine. But I figured, hey, I've got all of this, knowledge now that I'm accumulating. Why not share it with my audience for some variety on today's show?
I wouldn't call it knowledge. It might be fairer to call it experience. And even then, it's quite short-term experience, So, knowledge would be wrong. Just because you use something doesn't mean you're knowledgeable. It's like, we can all use something, but it doesn't mean you're fucking an expert in using that fucking thing, So there we go. Hell. And yeah, Pizza Gate saying I have a staffy dog who's 14, you found it when you're 2. Yeah, this is the thing, Look, I've grown up with dogs and cats all my life, alright? As well as other pets, but dogs and let's just all say dogs and cats are obviously the ones that are the most common for most people, And it never gets easier losing a fucking pet, okay? It never gets easier. But from what I've learned over time, we've got to give dogs and cats the best possible life. They're only in our lives for a short spell, but we're in their lives for the majority of their life, So we've got to fucking make sure they know and feel loved as much as possible, because even though they're such a small part of our lives, effectively, for them, we are pretty much their whole life, So that's my logic anyway. It might seem kind of dumb, It's just people might just say it's just a dog, it's just a fucking cat, But no, the way I fucking see it, of course, is like, like people don't deserve dogs and pets in general. Especially dogs and cats. Dogs and cats are so emotive as well. They have their own personalities and all that shit. But yeah, it's just in my book, there's no such thing as like a bad dog. There's bad owners, there's bad people who fucking neglect these fucking dogs. But every dog, in my opinion, is a good dog. They just fucking been spoiled by a bad human who fucking they fucking ruined that fucking pet. So yeah. It sucks fucking losing a pet, but also just remember all the good positive times they gave you in your life, and you're just trying your best to give them as many happy memories as possible.
There you go. So, we're going to do a little rundown. I'll actually have the camera on over here, and I'll show you different things in place and how they work and things like that. It should be pretty fun, if you're into that kind of thing. And, of course, we're going to hang out and chill and interact and have a good time together. So, good stuff today. And then, of course, after today's podcast, we are going to jump into Arc Raiders for the first time this week. And I'm actually excited for Arc Raiders today because I made a decision, much like I'm making all these decisions this week, like, oh, if I play RimWorld, we're going to do one more stream and then we're taking it seriously and we're starting a new run at normal difficulty and stuff like that. I've been getting feedback in Arc Raiders. People are like, you've been doing free loadouts now for ages. Are you ever going to get serious about the game and actually risk your real loadouts? Are you going to have your real weapons and your items with you? Because really that's part of Arc Raiders. It's supposed to be risk reward. Like the risk is, you're taking good equipment and you can play better because of it. But at the same time, if you die, you lose all that equipment. But the reward is that you have a successful run and now you get a whole bunch of loot and rewards. So yes, as of today, I've decided I'm actually going to take it a lot more seriously in regards to the runs. And so we will do that today. Set up a...
But you mocked people asking you to fucking take it seriously before because you wanted you to fucking treat the game like a looter game only. You took Arc Raiders, a looter shooter style game, and you complained when people told you to fucking try and do more shooting. And you said it should only be about looting only.
Like real kits and drop for real and try to actually get these upgrades that I've been trying to get now for 2-3 streams. So should be a good stream overall. We've got the podcast and then some chill vibes in Arc Raiders. Someone's commenting on my collar. That collar drives me insane. Is it supposed to look like that? No, do you want to know what this collar's supposed to look like? You ready? I'll show you.
Who fucking cares?
That's legitimately what this sweater is supposed to look like. It's supposed to be, I guess, I don't know what they call it. It's a mock turtleneck or whatever. And personally, I like it. Okay, I like it like that. But when I wore it like this last year, when I first bought it, everyone basically said, that looks terrible. Oh, you have a button? You're not supposed to have your collar button like that. So basically I said, all right, forget it. And I unbuttoned it like that. So there you go. Like, either way is fine with me. I don't really give a crap. But people were basically complaining when I first bought this sweater last year. So there you go. We already have shout-outs to do. Thank you so much. Chef Demeski is here this morning. Just gifted 5 memberships to the community. Thank you, Chef. Good to see you. And thanks for stopping by and supporting the channel so early this morning. Let's actually get that up on the leaderboard. And congrats to anyone who just got a gifted membership. Very nice. Nice, good early support here. Thank you, Chef. So, by the way, I'm going to say hello to everyone. Oh, got another...
And then Chef Domestic again. So as well as getting Phil 5 members, which is like $25, And he also dropped $10 super chat there saying, Happy Tuesday, Phil. I have been enjoying the Arc Raider streams. Snazzy sweater, by the way.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
Who fucking cares? Chef Demesky is not going to shag you.
Contribution from Chef. Hold on a second here. Chef did a $10 super chat. And he says, Happy Tuesday, Phil. I've been enjoying the Arc Raiders streams. Snazzy sweater, by the way. Thank you, Chef. Yes. I'm also enjoying the Arc Raiders streams. The vibe is chill when I play, usually. Although there is always a level of risk and interesting to see what I'll get, you know, that randomized chance to get something great or, you know, get nothing at all or, oops, made a mistake and I die and you lose a bunch of stuff. I really do like the loop of this extraction shooter genre now that I know exactly what it is. You know, a month ago, I had no clue what this was. I'm very happy that I gave it a chance because people kept asking me to play. And, you know,
Phil, why are you pretending you've never heard of looter shooters before? Phil is pretending that looter shooters are a brand new concept term. Well, I've got news for you. If you go to Go and type in looter shooter, you will see there's 127 results for looter shooter, and some of these results are from fucking ages ago. You know? What a shit. You got 2014, 2015, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, even so many results for looter shooters. And yet Phil is saying, oh, I don't know what a looter shooter is. Like, Arc Raiders is a... What? Phil, why? It must be the alcohol. Just rotting away his fucking brain cells, the few brain cells that are fucking left.
Eventually they convinced me, and now it's been a great part of my gameplay loop, right, this last month. I've had a great time with it. So, today will definitely be good. For sure, if you stick around for Arc Raiders, because like I said, we're going to do it a little bit differently today and actually get a little bit more risk, but hopefully get more reward as well. I really want to get that bench upgrade today, okay? So thank you, Chef. All right, let's say hello to everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? Welcome to the stream. Who do we got today? We got Cheetah Man, we got Chris, we got Peak Hinekuman, I don't even know what that means. We got Sep and Argo, Wok. Who else do we got? Of course, we got Chef Demesky. Dave is here, Grandmaster Scrub is here, Gazo is here, the real Mr. McClappins, what a name, and Corey, how y'all doing? On the kick side, we got NWO Debo, King Dumas, Bizarre Pronunciation, Tremendous Awful, Ethan Ralph Enjoyer, Charlie Chang Strikes Back, that's an interesting name. RGB Lover, Legend Lurker, Lillian Voss, Sewer Rat is here today. Super Bon Chan is here this morning. What's up, everybody? The Reeds are alive, are they really? And indeed, Delulu is not the Salulu, is also here. Oh, and Greed Jar, too. And Most Tastes, a lot of people are showing up. Cool. When, Escape from Tarkov when? Here's the thing. I didn't even understand what Escape from Tarkov was. And then when I started playing Arc Raiders, you guys were like, oh, so you're playing this, are you going to play Escape from Tarkov? I was like, what do you mean? And people were like, well, Escape from Tarkov is also an extraction shooter. It was like the original one. You're basically playing the latest and greatest. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know that. Like, I didn't even understand that about it. But the thing is, if I'm playing the latest and greatest, why would I then play the previous, right? Like, the only, like, okay.
I've seen a lot of people actually praise Escape from Tarkov because apparently it gets, like, it gets praised for its realism, you know? Because, like, apart, you know, I seen like a wee short, you know, the other day about how some video games get grenades incorrect. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking throw a grenade in a fucking video game, there's a big bright flash and a big huge bang and a fireball. And grenades don't, like, fragmentation grenades don't work like that because it's quite literally in the fucking name. Fragmentation grenades, it's just like a fucking explosive wee ball, but when the fucking thing goes off, a whole bunch of tiny shrapnel emits from the fucking thing in a fucking different directions, you know what I mean? And apparently Escape from Tarkov gets the grades quite accurately compared to other games fucking do grenades, you know? But so people kind of praise it for some sort of, like, you know, kind of authentic weapon stuff or whatever, you know, at the very least, you know what I mean?
This would be like saying, so you've never played Mass Effect, you've never played Dragon Age, but instead of playing those, you opted to go play Knights of the Old Republic, right? Which is fine, and I did do that for the record, but...
Oh, Mookie's NHS provided morphine's wearing off. The numbness is wearing off. Holy fucking pins and needles, man. Poor Mookie. Oh hell, just bear away it as best as you fucking can. Just follow the doctor's advice. Oh god. And Kilp says, I've seen a frag nade go off. A drill sergeant basically dared me to watch it. Most people are flying, so I'm not surprised. I'm not fucking surprised, you know? Like, it's, yeah. I mean, it's just, it's a fucking deadly fucking thing, you know what I mean, if you get fucking close enough.
It was a good way to get the history of the series after basically I had played, you know, those more modern versions to then go back and see what BioWare had done before. You see? I think right now, if I'm going to play extraction shooters, I should focus all my time on Arc Raiders. Like, that's the game everyone wants. That's the game that, you know, I should be playing more and investing more time in, because I'm only playing it like twice a week and I'm not making very much progress, right? So, you know, there you go. I'm being told Tarky is more mill sim, Arc is casual. So you're saying it's more of a serious sim? Anyway, so no, I'm not really interested right now in Escape from Tarkov, but like I said, never say never. I don't like, these days, I don't like completely shooting down ideas. because it seems like every time that I shoot down an idea, when I eventually try it, it works. So, you know, shame on me, maybe, for not listening all these years, but at the same time, I am doing a lot right now, and I don't think that I should take more stuff on my plate. We're already kind of doing, you know, arc raiders and everything, and I'm liking arc raiders, and it's working, you know?
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, everyone's saying Tarkov's super immersive. It's very deep, many moving parts, involved sweaty type of game, but rewarded if you become a dedicated player. Wow. Interesting. Okay, cool. Big Larry Gaming just sent a $2 tip. That is our first tip of the day. Let's get it up on the leaderboard. Okay, and Big Larry says the following. A demo of Dragon Quest VII is coming out at the end of this week. It will be a good test stream to see if it works for your content. Seems to be about 2 to 3 hours of content that transfers to the main game. Have a good day. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look into that.
Stop saying interesting so much, you fucking boring dick. Why did nobody in Phil's family get this moron a fucking thesaurus for Christmas?
I am interested in that, like I said.
I'm saying it! For God's sake! Oh my, I swear to fuck, I swear to fuck. You say, I cannot stress enough how often. I'm just going to tell you the word interest, okay? Interest. You know? Piggo is struggling to load all the fucking results. There's so fucking many. 70,250, okay? Never mind that, okay? So, the special video we made the other day, should DSP return to Street Fighter 6 this Friday? He says it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a fucking video that he made, which is only fucking like 10 to 15 minutes long. He said it like fucking 7 times. Playing Pokemon. He said, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He said it 7 times in one Pokemon part. One of the most recent podcasts he had. Look at all that. It's the same podcast. Like, you know, so there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He said it 11 times in a fucking one podcast. It is fucking ridiculous. He needs to fucking come up. Like, why? He just. He needs a new word. He needs a new fucking word. That's why. Interest might as well be a fucking free space. I mean, we do have interesting as one of the fucking potential bingo words for bingo cards. And whenever I see it on a fucking bingo card, I just know it's a guaranteed tick.
I love Dragon Quest. We haven't played a Dragon Quest game in a very, very long time. And Dragon Quest VII Remake looks good to me. But like you just said, I have no idea if it will work for my content. It seems like every time I try to play an RPG, it's incredibly hard to get an audience for it. Right now, we're kind of booked for the rest of the week. You know, today we're doing Arc Raiders and RimWorld. Tomorrow we're doing Clair Obscur and more Arc Raiders. Thursday we're doing Pokemon and Call of Duty. And Friday we got a new game, Code Violet, and it's the return of Street Fighter 6 to Friday Night Fights. We're giving it a shot. But that doesn't mean that like next week maybe we couldn't try this demo if people are interested. So what I'd like is everyone's opinion. Are you interested in the Dragon Quest VII demo? Is this something that I should check out? Let me know. Yes or no?
Nope.
Okay. What's going on? More people are saying hello. Good morning, Game Boy. How are you? Troy441 keeps asking me what controller it is that I've been using for gaming. So about a month ago, I bought this guy.
It's a Wolverine controller. Literally, it's called Wolverine.
This is the Razer Wolverine 8K Pro controller. Okay? Why is it called the 8K Pro? Because it has an up to 8,000 polling rate, which is ridiculous. I don't know why anyone would use an 8,000 polling rate. I don't think anyone would use it. I think mine.
It worked on you, didn't it? You know. So why did you buy it then? If you think it's fucking ridiculous, then why did you fucking buy it?
I set to 2,000. And I love the controller because it is one of the most, if not the most lightweight controller I've ever used in my life. It has a rubberized grip on the sides of the controller, which I love. The thumbsticks are the Xbox 360 configuration, which I love having the left thumbstick higher and the other one lower. Incredibly quick response time when I use this thing. The face buttons are the clicky style, and they're not hard and don't give you resistance. They just like a soft click, which I enjoy. The bumpers and triggers are very responsive. You have extra buttons that are programmable. It has incredibly long battery life. Like, I think this is supposed to last something like 3-4 days of gaming. To give you an example, you know, I've used it all day, plugged it in, and within 20 minutes, the thing was fully charged. Okay? It also has adjustable resistance to your triggers. So if you play FPS and you want it to be more responsive right away, you can actually have it like that, or you can have it be the standard depress it all the way triggers. So I love it. Love this controller. You know, it's expensive. It's $200, but so far it's been worth every penny. I guess my question is, how long will it last? I love it. It's great for everything I've used it for, and I've used it for Arc Raiders, Expedition 33.
So he complains and bitches and whines and moans about other people being tryhards in gaming, and here he is fucking doing his absolute best to be a tryhard himself by throwing, you know, this is literally just spending money for the sake of spending fucking money. That's fucking right. You know, he is like, he's a sucker for consumerism. soon as he gets given an astronomical amount of fucking money, he's like, and what can I spend it on now? He's a... Oh, Phil, some people never fucking change, you know? Some people never fucking change. Has money, spends money, gone money, please give money.
A ton of other random games in between.
Sideways, I can do you one better, Sideways Welshman. I'm still using my PS4 controller for my gaming. And that thing is a fucking relic these days. So whenever the PS4 came out, that's basically how old that controller is. But yeah, Jesus, man. So yeah, I might need to get myself a new controller at some point in time, you know what I mean? Because I'm using something that fucking belongs in a museum at a fucking rate.
And it's great. It absolutely is a really good controller. Okay? So there you go. There's your answer, Troy. Okay. Let's see. What's up, Abdullah? Good morning. How are you, man? Good to see ya. When I bring back Mario Kart World, never. Oh, no, it has no RGBs. None of the Razer stuff I have has RGBs. All the best Razer stuff has no RGBs. This is the best, like, Razer controller. This is one of the best Razer mice. They don't have RGBs because they don't mess around. They're like, not serious business. We don't need RGBs on that shit. If you want RGBs, you go for, like, Logitech, see? Like, Logitech has all the fancy RGBs on their stuff. That's what you go for. Okay.
Who fucking cares?
All right. True, nothing here says, I never played a Dragon Quest game. It might be nice to play through this demo if it is only a few hours. Might introduce some new players to the franchise. There you go. That is true. Abdullah says, well, that controller has no vibration functionality. You're right. It does not have vibration at all. That's the one thing it's lacking. That and RGBs,
I mean, I don't think vibration's very important in controllers, personally. Like, I've never really been sold on vibration being an essential part of controllers. I don't know about you guys, you know? But to me, it's something that I don't miss it. You know, I mean, yeah. Like, I understand why they kind of try to implement it or whatever, but to me, it's superfluous from a gaming perspective. Maybe, look, if you're going for the VR experience, maybe vibration is a good thing for VR stuff. You know what I mean? Because obviously, your VR means your senses are more tuned into it. You know what I mean? And if you're fucking seeing things from VR or whatever, that kind of, you know, to add some more realism to it, then yes, vibrations and controllers, if you're in VR, would be a fantastic fucking addition, in my opinion. But not if you're just fucking playing normally, though.
Yeah, but I don't really care about vibration. To be honest, I don't think vibration has ever added anything to any game I've ever played. Even the crazy haptic feedback stuff in the PlayStation 5 controller, almost no games really even actively use it or use it effectively, so it's not a big deal to me. Okay, oh, we got another contribution. Hold on. Someone tipped $2 and says, a YouTuber has confirmed doing a documentary that will expose people who orbit famous YouTubers and the economy surrounding content theft and farming. Thoughts on a detractor?
Phil knows all about this because they were begging that person to fucking make a video on them. We covered this a couple of bingos ago. Somebody made something on the LTG and Phil tweeted about it saying, please let this guy know I want a fucking video made on me because I've got detractors to make money off me. So yeah, Phil is gonna... Here we fucking go. Brace yourselves, guys. I've got a feeling this is going to be another... Please let the guy know. I'm up to talking, you know, I have detractors to make thousands of me.
Expose. Sounds interesting. It was 2 years ago, well, I guess a year and a half ago, right? Where I had a big expose documentary done on me by June the King. I had reacted to the entirety of the thing, and then I had June as a guest on my show. And during that interview, I said to June, wouldn't it be fascinating if instead of actually microanalyzing the people that people are saying are lol cows and basically just talking about them for 4 hours, instead you take a look at these crazy obsessed communities around them, the people that orbit them and literally every waking moment clip them, stalk them, do what they can to interfere with their lives to have this monetizable content. Like, wouldn't that be more interesting to see what kind of person would do that? And June was against it. He said, no, I don't think that's interesting. I don't think that would be something that people would watch. I disagree.
It depends on the community and the sort of things that community fucking does. Like, put it this way. A video on the Wings trolls could be interesting because some of the things that Wings trolls have done to him is fucking messed up, you know? Like, Wings has like fucking crazy trolls, you know? So maybe a little video on that would be interesting to watch as a viewer, you know? I don't think there's much to be gained from... Maybe I'm just fucking also looking at it from a biased perspective, but I don't really think that there's really a lot of things for... Like, if June would make a documentary on the detractors of Darkside Phil, there's not a whole lot for him to go off, you know what I mean? Like, he'd talk about Duty, and maybe he'd fucking mention people as well, like, I don't know, well, Super Crazy was fucking a detractor for a while, and then, you know, things turned on them because of some of the stuff that they're being accused of, with, like, you know, scamming people or whatever, you know what I mean? You've also got the fucking pasta, that fake pasta bullshit, which I never trusted that bastard in the first place, you know? But other than that, though, is there really any stories of, the, you know, what is the most fucked up thing a DSP detractor has ever done? Knowingly. Like, somebody swatted Phil Burnell, okay? And that was messed up, and most detractors agreed that was fucked up. But we still don't know who, we still don't know who fucking done that, though. You know? Exerciso says, I saw a video last night from a guy who isn't a detractor. He said Phil's trolls aren't even really trolls, I just expose him by telling the truth. I mean, to be fair, we do. I mean, okay, there is some sort of... How do I best fucking phrase this? We do try our best to be as credible as possible. You know, for the most part, okay, most detractors, from my understanding, who produce content, do what they can to try and make their content to come across as having some facts behind it if we're fucking saying things about Phil. You know, we'll try and show evidence to fucking, we'll say something, we'll show a clip, we'll fucking back up our things that we're saying by fucking showing a clip of Phil saying or doing something, okay? And some other, you know, detractors do kind of like flirt with the whole tabloid sensationalism sort of things, where they fucking flirt the line between, they come up with their own theories, something like Duty, for example, very prominent detractor, of course, I mean, but sometimes they do make some interesting claims about Phil, and sometimes they have got it wrong in the past, and sometimes they have, you know, but obviously, for the most part, obviously, you know, they're just obviously exposing some of the things that Phil's saying and doing as well, for the most part as well, you know what I mean? But yeah, there is definitely some, to me anyway, from what I've noticed anyway, there is definitely an effort from Phil's detractors to fucking just come across as, you know, like, we'll share our theories, of course, you know what I mean, but at the end of the fucking day, though, we do try our best to come across as credible, you know? And if we make a claim about Phil Burnell, usually there's substance to it. Like, case in point, Phil told Asmongold that he went a whole day of it begging, and Phil said he only got $30. I made a video saying that was an absolute lie, it was bullshit. And did I just leave it off there? Is that all I said? No. I made my claim, and I showed why it was bullshit. I showed Phil on a day stream got like fucking $80 odd or whatever, $90 odd. I think it was like $90 odd Phil got in a fucking day stream where he didn't fucking beg for anything. The night stream as well, Phil got around the whole day for Phil. It went a whole day without begging. One day after a fucking marathon, might I add, that was well supported, Phil got like $150 for a day. But for some reason, Phil has spun this into saying it was $30, which Asmongold believed because he had no reason to fucking doubt Phil would lie to him. Which is naive of Asmongold, but I fucking go. So yeah, so for me anyway, if I'm fucking going to make a claim at Phil Burnell and call him out for lying, I will usually do my best to fucking show why he's lying. And a lot of detractors have that similar mindset, you know? We always try and fucking back up our claims of what we're fucking saying do about Phil. And all Phil fucking does in return is say, oh, they're lying, they're taking things out of context as nuggets of truth, and all that shit, and it's not relevant anymore, that was years ago, fuck off.
I think that the real lolcows in this situation become the community surrounding the person. Because the person is just trying to get by. Maybe they're nuts and maybe they do wacky, weird things, but they're just trying to get by and have a normal life, despite the fact that maybe it's publicized on the internet. But it's these weirdo, obsessive communities that form around them that I think are way more fascinating of a tale. So, hey, if someone's making a documentary on that, maybe I'd be interested in watching it, you know? All right. Well, thanks for $2 there. And Lance Catamaran has gifted our first sub of the day over on Kick. Thank you, Lance. That's our first Kick support of the day. I appreciate that. Loves to Spooge, what a name, says, hey, just so you know, I bought Tainted Grail because of your streams, so I'm glad that you got to play it. I'm glad to hear that. Again, for me, I think what's going to become more commonplace, but also I need to start to learn to accept, is that not every game that I like is going to work. And I mean that, like, not every game that I personally enjoy is going to end up working for my streams. There are certain games that will and certain games that won't, and I have to find that right balance and know when it's pushing it too far and playing it too much if no one's caring. For example, with Tainted Grail, all right, I played it 3 times. I played it as a premiere stream when it was a secret, then I did it as a full daytime stream, and then I did it as a night stream. All right, it's just not working. I'm not getting a good audience that really cares that much about it. And at some point, you got to say, all right, and I gave it 3 tries. I think that's enough. And it sucks because I like the game. But sometimes it's not about what I like. It's about what's going to work for the streams. And in this case, I think it made sense to say, all right, that's enough, move on. But I'm glad that I played enough. I played, what, like 6 hours or something like that? I think I played it enough that people got a taste for what it is, and will know whether or not they want to check it out. And that's really the goal of my content to begin with, is to give you an honest take on the games that I'm trying, and let you know, like, a kind of an every-man mentality here. You know, average dude is just playing it. What would you think of it?
She's Gibble's asking an interesting question. Would I do an interview with Phil Burnell? I don't think I would be cut out for interviewing him, because I don't think I'd have the temperament to put up with his bullshit. Like, so this is it's not. So there's a lot of things which I think, I don't think it would go well for either of us, put it that way. Because if I had a chance to actually talk to Phil Burnell directly one-on-one, okay, of course, naturally I'd be as cordial as possible, you know what I mean? Just say, hey, how you doing, Phil, how's your day been, or whatever. You know, I'm not a big fan of yours, I think you treat people like, you know, I'll be honest up front with him, but I'd also try and be fucking civil, of course, you know? But there's a couple of things that, so one thing that Phil would just keep doing would just be moving the goalposts like fucking crazy anytime I fucking bring up things, okay? And also, I'm probably going to fucking forget some things as well, which would probably piss people off. You know, there has been so much things that Phil has done in the fucking 16, 17, 18 years of them fucking being on YouTube. And if Phil says something and my memory can't remember something that can fucking get him, you know, I might miss a gotcha moment because I've forgotten something, you know, at the time to fucking get him with. That might piss people off. And it's like, shit, I let people down because I fucking failed to get your gotcha moment, you know. But yeah, so would I interview Phil? Like, I don't. I generally, I mean, there's definitely better people to talk to Phil, I think, you know. I would love, like, you know, LT, I think, would be able to fucking have a decent interview with Phil, you know, because obviously they do constant fucking due diligence and Phil anyway. They obviously fucking cover recent stuff, but they're fucking constant as well, doing deep dives into the older stuff as well. They're doing their best to fucking consume as much detractor content as possible and learn the old stuff and fucking just soak up all that information. And so, you know, so yeah, ALT would be my choice for talking directly one-to-one with Phil. And also, because we've seen, obviously, Broside Phil, remember, Broside Phil was a part of Stephen Campion's interview with Phil Burnell. And that turned out interesting, but and Broside Phil was extraordinarily civil as well. Big up to Broside Phil for maintaining their composure. Because obviously naturally just kind of feeling quiet to say, fuck you, Phil, not shit, you know what, yeah. Bro kept it civil though. Bro was, you know, professional, you know, and they kind of just laid out the facts that they had or whatever, you know, and all that crap. So there you go. So Broside Phil also done quite well with that. But yeah, if Phil's going to talk to anyone, make it LT, I think. That's my choice.
There you go. Personally, I love it. So if anyone is playing Tainted Grail right now as a result of my content, I'm really glad to hear that, and I hope that you enjoy the game. I'm smacking. It's funny because...
Oh, for God's sake. Remember, it doesn't pay attention to detractors. And it doesn't get to what detractors say and do. Fuck this. Fuck this. Absolute dick.
I'm smacking. It's funny because the detractor meme has now been lip smacking. It's not lip smacking. It's my tongue. It's my mouth. And it's basically when...
Lip smacking, you fucking ignorant cunt.
I'm talking and I
swear. Are you seriously pig-splaining lip smacking? Are you seriously trying to fucking pig-splain fucking lip smacking?
Wallow. Or for example, yesterday, I sneezed. And when I sneezed, Niagara Falls. What does that mean? I have post-nasal drip. I've had it my whole life. So if my nose tickles or I sneeze or whatever, basically I get gross, you know, phlegm and yuck dripping down the back of my throat. And the only real way to clear it out is to like go snorting and stuff. Now I'm muting that now. I have the drop button, so I mute it.
Not really doing a great job muting it because I fucking caught a few already. Why do you think we have like thick sips, snorts, or burps recorded so far?
When I do it. But basically, my mouth was all screwed up as a result of it too. So as I was talking yesterday, I was smacking my lips, but I wasn't. What I was doing is actually my tongue and my mouth. It's going to rehydrate basically before I talk. And it was prominent during the earlier stream, like the podcast. I was doing it a lot. These idiots are, again, they hyperfixate on everything, so they've started counting the smacks, they're calling them, even though they're not lip smacks. My lips aren't involved at all. It's like a mouth smacking. And I get...
He ignores the detractors, though. He doesn't pay attention to the detractors and what they say and do. And yet here it is. Oh, there's compilations. The instructors are making compilations of my lip smacks. How fucking dare they?
It's perfectly fine. Let them hyperfixate on whatever they want. But that's their new meme. It's hilariously stupid and they're brain dead. Anyway, so cool. Where we want to start today? We have a bunch of stuff to do. First off, so very briefly, I already told you what the schedule is for the week, right? So people are asking.
I'm going to count that fucking ridiculous lip smacking antics as clown mode. There you fucking go.
Asking me, what should I do in regards to Street Fighter 6? And honestly, as of right now, I think we're going to do it on Friday night. That could change. If enough people like rally and they're like, no, Phil, don't do it, stop. I won't do it. But it's kind of a split audience. It seems like it's a 50-50 split on this, okay? And what I mean by that is some people are like, yeah, we like Street Fighter. We like when you play it. Yes, there's rage involved, but at the same time, it's fun to see you learn a game and persevere and have awesome matches where you can kick someone's butt. At the same time, when you get your butt beat and you rage, that's also
playing in casual. Who gives a fuck, Phil?
Entertaining. So there's a good amount of people who want to see me go back to it, especially those who were there for that year-and-a-half ride of me playing Street Fighter 6, getting all those characters to master and basically playing it a ton.
Well, if you're going to play in casual, he's fucking playing against fucking people who are fucking notorious, fucking well-known names. Casual mode is fucking good if you're fucking going to play fucking some known individuals. If you're gonna play an unranked, then fucking get some actual fucking sets against fucking prominent players in the fucking community. Otherwise, just play ranked and don't be a bitch.
They want that to return. They miss those days of me having that competitive edge every Friday night. But at the same time, there's another half of my audience, and they have some valid points. Let me tell you. Here's the valid point that they have, and I respect this point, okay? Basically, the way I see it, people now are coming to my streams more to relax. Most of
you... What a waste of $5 but give me back my Twitter. Gave Phil $5 to say 120 lip smacks, 327 throat clears, and 3 belches, in case you wanted the official numbers. What a waste of $5
You who are here right now for this podcast aren't here for drama, aren't here for any kind of rage. You're here just to relax with me, right? You want to see what I'm up to this morning, maybe have some conversation, hear some topics. That's what you're here for. For our creators, yeah, you want some suspenseful gameplay. You want to see if I complete the runs, but at the same time, you want to hang out with me. Like, that's been a major part that's been happening, is this social aspect to my streams, correct? So, that being said, people are worried that if I do a Street Fighter 6 stream, that's not going to happen. First of all, how can you possibly hang out with me and interact with me if I'm playing Street Fighter 6 and it's taking up all of my time and attention? That's a valid point. When I'm playing these competitive games, I really don't have opportunity to talk with you. Instead, it's more about being focused on the game. And if
yeah, Phil, but the rounds only last like fucking a few minutes each. In between fucking rounds or whatever, you fucking catch up with the fucking audience. Or alternatively, you hold all shoutouts until the end of the stream, or at a certain point of time on the stream. Like, or if you just don't play the fucking game. If the game's gonna fucking deny you from your precious interactivity with your audience, then don't fucking play the fucking game.
If I can make any progress in it. So that's number one, and that's a given, right? Number two, it's gonna bring drama. The trolls are gonna come out for it. There's gonna be stress involved. And a lot of people are like, dude, I thought that you were trying to reduce the amount of drama and reduce the amount of stress. Now all of a sudden you got Call of Duty back in the mix, and now that that's back in the mix, now you got Street Fighter 6 back in the mix, right? So all I want to say is understand, number one, okay, this is not 100% a guaranteed massive return for Street Fighter 6 at all. This very well could be a one-off night.
Hang on. Two things. Hold on, two things. Let me hear that again at normal speed.
100% a guaranteed massive return for Street Fighter 6 at all.
Yeah. Maybe it's just me hyperfixating on things, but why the fuck did I say massive so fucking weird?
% a guaranteed massive return for Street Fighter 6 at all.
I just don't. That was normal speed DSP saying massive. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. We're back to 1.5 now, don't worry.
This is not 100% a guaranteed massive return for Street Fighter 6 at all. This very well could be a one-off night stream, a return of Friday Night Fights just for throwback purposes. We give it a shot and we see how it works. And if it doesn't really work, then I don't have to ever do it again. I'm not saying no Friday Night Fights ever again. I'm just saying forget Street Fighter 6, right? Remember, the reason that I quit out from the game is because I was bored with it. It's been about a year. Does that mean that...
The reason you fucking quit from the game is because you're getting your fucking arse handed to you time and time again. You couldn't fucking compete with the fucking better players in the fucking game, and your precious fucking ego couldn't fucking handle the fact that the fucking one franchise you were fucking semi-decent at way back in the fucking past in one particular fucking version of the fucking game only, you couldn't fucking hang with anymore. You fucking bitch and whine, the more the game got too simplified and fucking casuals can fucking kick my arse in the fucking game, boo fucking who. Phil, you bitch and whine and moan that a fucking game developer would make a fucking game more accessible to other fucking people. that the fucking random casuals can fucking come along and fucking whip the fucking, you know, whip your arse left, fucking right. Like, Phil, you just couldn't handle the fact that you weren't that good at the fucking game. And Phil's defense for that would be, I got to fucking master fucking rank with several fucking characters. Phil, the ranking system in Street Fighter 6 is quite kind to people. You know? Like, anyone could get to master through basically just, you know, perseverance, you know? Even players who are not that fucking good, we like a, you know, barely, like a fucking, like, they can fucking lose every other game. Like, if they have a 50% win-loss ratio playing fucking Street Fighter 6, like, every single fucking time they play, they win one and lose one, they would still eventually get to fucking master. You know? Because that's how the ranking system works.
I'm actually going to like the game as much? Probably not, right? So
Great point. So yeah, Master's not even the highest rank. There's a higher rank than Master, but Phil fucking got to Master and just fucking ran like a fucking bitch because he fucking couldn't handle all the other fucking players at Master fucking rank. Well, this level's fucking tryhards. I'm leaving this fucking rank, you know. Well, fuck this shit. I'm going elsewhere. I'm going back to casual.
I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, I'm going to stick to 4 characters who I was really entertained by playing back when I was playing the game. None of them are top tiers. In fact, most of them are bottom tier. Let's see how it goes and go from there. All right. Now, like I said, if anyone disagrees or there's a staunch reason why I should not be playing this on Friday, let me know. But I think it's worth a one-off shot. And if it doesn't work, that's fine. But on the flip side, maybe it'll go well. Maybe it'll be entertaining for everyone, and maybe we'll have some fighting games back in the rotation. I don't know. Let's find out. If anything, it's going to be interesting. There's 3 characters I've never seen. I've never seen Elena, Sagat, or C. Viper in this game. You know I'm going to lose to them nonstop. I'm not going to know what the hell's going on, right? So it'll be interesting, to say the least. So that, yes, I'm probably going to...
Stop saying interesting. Am I going to have to fucking add an interesting counter? I swear to fuck, I might have to add an interesting counter. This is getting out of hand. This shit is getting massively out of fucking hand. I might actually fucking add an interesting counter, or an interest counter. You know, so if it says interest, or interested, or interesting, that, you know, my god.
Play that on Friday, okay? The other thing that was in question is what's going on with Call of Duty, right? Because Call of Duty now, I'm playing with all of my new equipment, some of which we're about to look at right now, actually, because like I said, we're going to have this segment where I look at this tech and stuff. So I'm doing well. Last night, I played Call of Duty Black Ops 7. It went really well. I had one of my best sessions ever, for the record. I think there was only one match where I had a negative kill death ratio. Every other match, I broke even or I was above. I was positive. That never...
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! Never happens. I think that's a direct result of no input lag, better peripherals with this mouse and keyboard, and other things that I've improved, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I did really well. In fact, we were using the new drone that we unlocked last time. The drone is excellent. It has a sniper drone. You can fly it around and get a bunch of kills with it, which is really awesome. And we were using an assault rifle all night because that was one of the challenges, and we were also using the tagging grenade, I think it's called. You throw it and it tags the enemy, and then you kill them when they're tagged. And we got that done. We actually unlocked at the very end of the night the ballistic knife. That's the knife that shoots a projectile. So I'd like to try that out, obviously, because I haven't had a chance to use it yet. But then we swapped from the Peacemaker assault rifle to another one. I think it was called like the M17 or something, and that was even better than the Peacemaker. So we were actually doing good. Like, it was fun because I was actually doing well. It wasn't just me sucking and raging the whole night. And so because of that, I am going to play it again Thursday night. However, here's how it went with support. We had about $60 of support, and then all of a sudden in the last hour, 2 people did a whole bunch of super chats. One guy dropped like $140 or something like that, and another guy did like a $65 super chat. And of course, the accounts came out of nowhere, never heard of them before. Who could they really be? Who knows, right? Not that it matters. I don't microanalyze every contribution that I get.
Are you fucking day? It's all IC or ICS and a soccer counter song, you know? Yeah, it's... So, we've seen this pattern before, a lot of fucking times before in the fucking past, you know? So, but yeah, it's probably fucking ICS or something, or fucking soccer counts. Just give them the... It's like... It's just fucking weird. Yeah. You do that with ICS, but not full IC. Precisely.
But yeah, I would more have it be that we get a good crowd of people that are all there and they like it so much that they all support it, and it's basically a massively like crowdfunded success rather than 2 people basically supported it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to see how. But
Phil, that's always been the fucking situation though. Like historically, for the last decade, that's always been a way for your streams to fucking survive. It's been fucking one person doing a lot of the fucking heavy carrying. I mean, it's just, that's just the way it is. That's just the reality of our situation, Phil. You know? And you've accepted that, and you've pretended it's been fucking like organic support the whole fucking time. When it clearly fucking hasn't been. And it gets pointed out to you that you have a handful of fucking people providing you with like fucking 85% of your income at least.
Things go on Thursday night. I like Call of Duty right now. I'm actually enjoying myself with it, and I want to play it more and keep it in the rotation. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens and go from there. I want to play it again Thursday night. So that means 2 multiplayer streams. Thursday night is Call of Duty Black Ops 7, and Friday night is Street Fighter 6. All right, we'll see how all that goes. Cool.
Who fucking cares?
Oh, one other thing. This actually just happened. So there's a new thing called Kick Bounties that's going on. What Kick has done is they're partnering with certain games. And basically these games are kind of doing like sponsored deals on Kick. What does that mean? That means that if you can complete a certain level of challenges while playing a game on Kick, you are eligible to possibly win something. For example, right now what's going on with this Kick Bounties is if you play Arc Raiders, and if you do, I think it's like 5 different kinds of drops. Like you have to drop certain areas or extract in certain ways. And if you can complete that all on one stream and you keep your stream archived on Kick, they enter you into a contest to possibly win 500 subs. Now, that's nothing to smirk at. 500 subs is a lot of income, right? That's huge. My issue with it is that if you take a look at the actual criteria to enter the contest, it's a lot of work. It's like, so you got to drop here, you got to extract this way, and it's a lot. Like, you would have to do it all in like a stream. It would be hours of work to do it. And you do all that, that's your whole stream. And that's just to get a chance at a sweepstakes. Because that's essentially what it is. You have to complete all those criteria just to get entered into a sweepstakes where only one person will win. I don't like that at all. I don't. Sorry, I'm against that. Like, for me, here's what I would like. Let's say you spend 3-4 hours on a stream doing these criteria, and you're guaranteed 10 subs. We will give you 10 subs today if you do this. Fine, that sounds good to me. I would much rather just earn the 10 subs and have a guaranteed, reward for the work I'm putting in than do a whole stream of this for a minute chance to win because it's a sweepstakes. I don't think that's the way the bounty should be done. That's just my personal take. You can completely disagree. I'm not going to say, hey, Kick shouldn't do this, but they can do whatever they want. But just so everyone knows, that's why I'm not participating. That doesn't make sense.
So, I think, personally, Phil is shooting himself in his own gout-ridden foot here by not even attempting to fucking dedicate one day stream to trying to do this, okay? Like, put it this way, Phil would literally have the whole chat on his side here, help him do the, trying to help Phil complete his objectives, you know what I mean? Like, there's actually a fucking set thing in store here, like, to me, he's just being naive. Like, yes, there's no guarantee Phil would win, but he would have a whole stream chat on his side, rallying behind him to try and fucking do his best to achieve these fucking goals, to fucking hit and target whatever. And yes, of course, there is a small chance that Phil could potentially win the prize afterwards, but he cannot see the long-term picture here. He's only looking at the fucking reward and not fucking seeing the journey, you know? He just sees, like, he wants a guaranteed... It just basically wants a fucking guarantee he'll get something at the end of it. But the journey, Phil, would fucking make it worthwhile, in my opinion. It would give people a different fucking reason for you to fucking watch Arc Raiders, you know? There you go. And Dapper Dragon says as well, it's more importantly, it's fun. I would love it if you did a dash. Like, exactly. I wouldn't mind it either, like... But there you fucking go. It's just Phil not being able to fucking look at the bigger picture, in my opinion. And plus he's being a greedy bastard because he wants a guaranteed prize regardless.
Sense to me. To put in the effort of an entire stream to enter a sweepstakes where you have a tiny chance to win doesn't seem to make sense. If it was a guaranteed, even if it was a guaranteed small reward, I'd still probably do it. But to just have a chance makes no sense at all. Okay, so that's my take. That's if you're wondering why is Phil not doing these Kick bounties thing, that's why. Maybe they'll do different bounties in the future for games I'm playing, and I would consider them. But this one for Arc Raiders, I'm not interested. Okay, I'm not gonna put. Imagine that an entire stream dedicated to doing it. I do it at the end, and it's like, okay, sweepstakes entry, you get nothing out of it. Well, what did I just waste my stream for, right? Okay, so that's that. All right, so this week there will be more Call of Duty on Thursday night. We're trying out Street Fighter on Friday night. All right, and we'll see how all that goes. Keep in mind, new game on Friday. It's what's it called? Code of Violet. That's the spiritual successor to Dino Crisis. I'm excited to try that out. There's also another game coming out on Friday, but we're probably not gonna play it immediately because I'm curious if it's good. It's this game about, I guess, people in hazmat suits are like taking in like people and scanning them to see if they're sick or not or something like that. And I don't exactly know how it works, but people are saying it might be the next hot indie game. So if it ends up being good, maybe we'll play it next week. Okay, so that's a possibility. Geez, what else? There's so much. Oh, so Thursday morning. All right, at the time frame here where I would normally do my level 1 podcast, it's going to be the most disappointing games of the year countdown right here on the channel. So it'll be a little different format because it won't formally be a podcast. It'll be during the same exact time as. So
Thursday is going to suck, is what Phil's saying. Oh, fantastic. I'm generally contemplating not bothering with bingo that day, but maybe we'll give it a try. We'll see how it. Okay, fuck it, we'll give it a shot, and if it's fucking crap, we might just fucking skip the next one where it's fucking planned to fucking dedicate a fucking podcast to fucking do a shitey list.
The podcast. And what I'm going to do is run through my most disappointing games of 2025. I'll be playing some video of each game and talking over it and telling you why I felt like it was a disappointing game for the year. People look forward to these year-end series every year. So the first one is Thursday morning right here. Same time, same place as today, okay? Need to have some time to put that together. I'm going to start working on that either tonight or tomorrow and get it all together so I have those videos lined up so we can do the show live on Thursday morning, okay? So that's coming too. Cool. Emperor First says, I think the game is called Infected Quarantine. Oh, yeah? Is it on Steam? Because we got it in the, when we were looking at the games on Christmas. Apparently it is not on Steam. Have I ever had Popeye's wings before? I don't think so, no. I've had their tenders, but I don't think they've actually had their wings. No, isn't it called Quarantine Zone The Last Check? I think that's what it's called. Quarantine Zone The Last Check. Yeah. Here it is. It's coming out January 12th. Oh, 12. Oh.
Shut up, bastard. Is this fucking kick banless fucking working yet? Damn it, it's still not working. How do we know if Phil's banned anyone if I fucking can't see the fucking kick chat logs? God damn it.
I thought it was Friday. It's not. It's January 12th. Okay. I'll add it to my wish list here. Cool. From Devolver Digital. Yeah, it's a critical checkpoint during a zombie outbreak. Interesting. And this guy just got hammered in his nuts with a sledgehammer. Holy crap. That's brutal. Oh, you can hit people in the head? Oh, man, hit him in the nuts. Okay. It could be interesting. It actually looks decent. All right.
Oh, I'm saying interesting. You're killing me.
So that's the 12th. So next week, perhaps, we'll check that out. Yeah, that could be a good new game to check out next week. Along with maybe this Dragon Quest 7 demo. If people want me to check that out, too, I would check that out as well. Okay? Good. Okay, cool. So, what I would like to do now, everybody, is I would like to do a little segment where I'm going to run down some of the tech and stuff that I've been testing over the last couple of weeks. You guys haven't really known about it, but I've been doing it kind of behind the scenes and trying to figure out the best, like, setup for my new stuff here in the office and everything. Oh, by the way, hold on. Shout out to Give Me Back My Twitter, who did a $5 super chat. He said, 120 lip smacks. I already explained they're not lip smacks. My lips aren't involved at all, but you could just say smacks. So 120 smacks. 327 throat clears. That's just nonsense. There's no way I did 327 throat clears on any kind of a stream, because I hate to tell you, I mute them now. So that's just nonsense. You're actually full of crap there. And 3 belches, in case you wanted the official numbers. I would believe 3 belches, because likely those all took place during gameplay where I couldn't mute it. But when I'm doing podcasting like this or whatever, I do mute it like just that when it happens. Okay? I am doing my best to try to become a better streamer, to try to do the drops.
Only fucking took 18 fucking years, but now he's finally trying to be better, guys. You know, now he fucking has access to a fucking mute button, because apparently it took, I would argue, $20,000+ of investment into his business for him to fucking finally have a mute button to press mute when he wants to fucking burp. There you go. What happened? So Phil didn't like the whole touch mute thing before because it involved him lifting his hand up to his microphone and touching the end of the microphone to fucking mute the fucking microphone, which I can do in mine technically. I can fucking do it myself in my own microphone. I've got a wee thing where I fucking touch the end of it and mutes it. And also I can't really demonstrate that to people because then you wouldn't fucking hear me, but you get what I'm fucking saying, though. But apparently that was too much effort for Phil because it involved lifting his arms up, you know? So now he can just fucking reach down to his, well, he doesn't even, most people would fucking have a mute button on a stream deck so they fucking get muted on OBS. That's what I've got. But I guess I'll have to fucking different because reasons.
When these things are happening, so then don't bother you. I don't want these things to annoy the audience. I'm trying to get better as a content creator now that I have the equipment to do it. Previously I didn't, now I do. Alright?
When we called out you fucking burping and snorting and farting and all that shit on your stream, you fucking called us fucking hyper-fixated bastards or whatever, or fucking dead obsessed with your snorting or whatever. But now it's like, oh shit, I'm trying to be better. Like, get the fuck out of here.
But there was absolutely no way I did 327 throat clears when I'm actively doing my best to try to mute them while I'm talking. That sounds like baloney. Alright, so there you go. Sorry about that, I don't believe you there. But nevertheless, that's a $5 contribution. And then Lance Catamaran just gifted a second sub over on Kick. You know what? As we're about to head into the next segment of the show, I might as well just bring up the fact that if you enjoy my content, it would be great if you could engage and support it in some way on today's stream. Burger. And here are the ways that it goes. Number 1, if you're watching live, liking the content, hitting that like button, and or subscribing to the channel or following the channel, depending on what you're watching, helps a lot. All of this adds engagement. It adds, numbers to show how many people are following, and all of that helps the content. So if you could do that, if you could like the stream, subscribe to the channel, follow the channel wherever you're watching, that would be great, and thank you in advance to anyone who does that. It's also free to do, so it'd be great if you could do it, okay? No, I did not deny the smacks. I know the smacking is happening, just it's not really intrusive to me. Like I've heard it, I'm like, it's not a big deal, but, again, hyperfixation from some people, right? Okay, so, If you are watching right now live and you like the content and you want to go above and beyond and directly support it, I would greatly appreciate if you could do that. The levels of support that a stream receives allow me to determine the priority and order that I play games and the frequency that I do. Obviously, if the game is getting more support, I'm more apt to play it more often because it means that you guys want it more and you're willing to show up for it and engage in support with that content, right?
So, this is Phil outright admitting that he wage quits games. He bitches and whines and moans that we call him fucking wage quits, but here he is fucking just flat out right admitting, well, yeah, if I get money, I'm going to keep playing. If I don't, then bye-bye game. It's not about the fucking joy of gaming or loving the fucking game or the attendance a game gets or not. It's all about the fucking money now. Phil has actually finally been transparent and honest with the fucking audience, you know? Pay to play. It's as simple as that, dentheads. Pay to play. If you don't pay, Phil will not play.
So, if you're on the YouTube side, today you could do a super chat, you could become a member of the channel, or you can give some memberships to your fellow community members. All of that is great, and it's a great way to support the content via the YouTube side. On the kick side, you can throw some kicks my way in the chat, or you can become a paid subscriber, or you can give some subscriptions to your fellow viewer, okay? So all of that's great as well. You may consider contributing via one of those ways. Or, if you don't want to involve yourself with either side, you can do a contribution via my PayPal, that's called a tip. And to do that, you type !tip into either chat. A command will pop up to do so, and it'll explain how to do it. Thanks to anyone who does that. If you're not watching live right now, if you just look at the description of the stream, there will be a link there where you can actually tip directly as well. And you can do that, or you could actually leave a super thanks on this video if you're watching it on demand on YouTube. And that's a way to basically do a super chat, but it's not on a stream, it's on a video. So all of those ways are absolutely great. They support the content, and they allow me to do what I love for a living and to implement all of these awesome improvements and changes that I have recently, okay? So thank you so much in advance to anyone who supports this content. You guys are awesome, and thank you so very much, okay? Fair enough? Okay.
Who fucking cares?
Alrighty then. So, let's go. This segment, we're now going to do the rundown of some of the stuff that I've gotten to improve everything. So let's talk about it, shall we? So, I've told you guys that recently, I upgraded all of my equipment. So for example, as you can see, I upgraded my keyboard. This is now the Asus ROG, or ROG, Republic of Gamers, Azoth keyboard, okay? Yes, it has fancy RGBs. That's not why I got it. I got it because it was rated one of the best keyboards for gaming right now for the value for the dollar. There are more modern versions of this. Like, I think there's like a 2.0 version. And when I was reading the reviews, people were basically saying it's more expensive, but doesn't really add any features that are viable for competitive play. Like, it has some extra bells and whistles, but it doesn't really add much. And it is an increase in price, like a price jump. So I just got the Azoth 1 model, okay? And I love it. All the keys have a textured top, which I really like about a keyboard that's not a smooth top, but a textured top. They're the clicky style keys, so you get that tactile feeling when you're playing with this keyboard. It has some added features, like for example, over here it has like an LED screen. Hold on. It has this LED screen here, and you can program the screen to do a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you can actually have it do animations and things. Like, you can have a thumbnail there. You can actually have it play a video loop, which I think is silly.
I love how Phil set this up so his face cam must still feature. Like, even though we can see Phil here, it's important to have a face cam in the top corner as well. Double Phil.
Why do you need that on your keyboard? I just have it do default, like the date and time. Not that I would ever use it, but yeah. And it also has this knob. You can use it to do all kinds of things with your PC, like adjust the volume of your PC, adjust RGB settings on your PC, all kinds of stuff, okay? So, basically, it has a lot of features that I don't use. What I bought it for is the response time and the actual control, and I would say it's a very good keyboard for what it is. Is it pricey? Yes. But at the same time, so far, I've loved it. And by the way, you might notice I actually have it plugged in. And you might say, well, I thought that... Oh, hold on. You might say, I thought that it's a wireless keyboard. Here you go. Why is it plugged in? Apparently, it actually has even better response time when plugged in. So I left it, I'm just leaving.
No shit. Oh my fucking god. Don't tell me he's that fucking incompetent. You don't. The bad man's going to make me re. All technology usually would have a better response time if it's directly plugged in compared to being wirelessly transmitted. Whether it's a fucking keyboard or mouse or fucking internet in general, usually a direct connection is preferred for fucking how to fucking make that shit work better and more effectively. I thought that was common sense, but I guess it wasn't in fucking Phil Burnell land.
It plugged in, and it's fine plugged in. It works well. We don't have to worry about recharging the battery or whatever. So there you go. The Asus ROG Azoth, I recommend it. So far, I really like it. I feel like playing on this thing has improved my gameplay of Call of Duty. Okay? So moving on from that basic upgrade, which you guys already know about. Over here, we have the mouse, and this is my Razer Viper V3 Pro wireless mouse. It is the lightest mouse I have ever used in my life.
You know, you've told us multiple fucking times, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, and also, yeah, I think, so yeah, For Sonny's benefit, I'll play this because I missed it last time because they were away.
It is insanely lightweight, which is crazy because it has a very long
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
life battery in it. So I was using it for about 2 weeks and never recharged it, and I just recharged it recently. Okay? I love this thing. This has the best response time of any mouse I've ever used. It absolutely controls very precisely, and I've been getting shots I've never gotten before in Call of Duty using this just for a couple sessions. So if you want, it's a good mouse because the thing is, it's not overpriced. Like there are other mice like this that are they claim they're better models, okay, but they're more expensive. This one is supposed to be the best value for the dollar with the level of control that it has. I also do like that it's a longer mouse. It allows me to have better control of the mouse. I had a smaller one. I had this one, which is the Hero mouse from Logitech, and it's a little heavier, but it's a little too small, I feel, for competitive play. Like I was using it, and I didn't really like it as much. I definitely like the Razer mouse better. It just feels like just better control, okay? So those are the basic 2 peripherals that I have been using for gameplay recently. But actually, what I wanted to show you is that I have been doing some attempts at finding the right things to use with these peripherals. And one of the hardest things I think to figure out right now is what is the best way to go about having a wrist rest when you are going to be playing games online, because there's a lot of options. All right, like there's a ton of options. All right, so to give you an example of some of the things that I've tested and have used for the last year, I was actually using this thing. Okay, this is, simply put, memory foam that's shaped like clouds. Okay, it looks nice, right? It's aesthetically pleasing. And here, if I put it in my setup, right?
Wait a second. Is he going to demonstrate his wrists and being on at a support? Oh my. How robust.
It actually looks kind of nice. It pops on camera. You can even see, look here on this camera here. It shows up nice on camera, does it not? And so it's been aesthetically pleasing. However, to be very honest with everyone, it's not very good for actual support. Okay? I just don't really like it. It's all right. It's soft. And I would say when you're typing, like if you're typing on your keyboard, it's fine. But the moment that you go to play games, it's just not sufficient. It kind of feels a little sticky, like when sweat starts to come out of your wrist.
Oh, you've got a sticky fucking desk, Phil. I wonder why. A dirty bastard.
And it gets on there, it just doesn't feel very comfortable, and it doesn't give you the level of support that you're really looking for when you're doing competitive gaming. So I've had this for like a year, and I've been using it. To be honest, I don't really like it, okay? Like, it's just kind of, it was good looking, but I don't recommend, this is aesthetically good, or if you're only using your keyboard for typing, maybe I would recommend it, but I would not recommend this as like a gaming wrist rest, okay? So you can just take this and you can just throw it in the trash. All right, don't do that. If you have it, don't throw it in the trash. But what I've been doing is I've been testing various other rests to try to figure out like what's good that could be used for competitive gaming. All right, and I've tested a bunch now, and I wanted to kind of run you through all the different types that exist because there's a ridiculous amount of ones that exist, okay? So this is shaped memory foam, and you can get memory foam of so many different kinds. You can get ones that look like clouds, ones that look all fancy and stuff, all right? They're all pretty much the same, unless you go for one of the name brand, like gaming level ones. This is not that. This is more just a generic, look, memory foam. You can squish it or whatever, but, there's nothing special to it. You get one that's just black and it's generic. You get ones that are like gel, but they all are basically feeling exactly the same, all right? So I tried some different ones, and the one that I tried recently that I was looking online, and everyone swore that this was like really good, is this one. This is made of wood, and I think it's called Glorious, the Glorious Wooden Wrist Rest, okay? So it's literally a solid piece of wood that's been molded into a particular shape. As you can see, it's not perfectly flat. It has an incline that your wrists sit on, okay? And they painted it with this kind of like lacquer paint, so it's supposed to be like smooth on your skin. It looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, on the bottom, it's got rubber feet, so basically it sticks to your desktop, and it allows you to have support. And a lot of people swore by this and said, this is so good. It really is supportive. I've tried everything else. It doesn't work. I swear by this Glorious Wrist Rest. It's so good. And, they swear by it so much, they make it in all different sizes. In fact, here's another one for mouse size. So,
you bought multiple? As you if I can say, this thing sucks. I bought it and people lied to me.
You can do it for your mouse. You do it for your keyboard.
I've never actually seen Phil use this, so I got a feeling he's not going to fucking like it. I've got a feeling he's going to fucking say this is awful.
All right. So there you go. So I used it. What did I think? I don't like it. In fact, you can actually see why. Are you taking a look at the top of it right now? Do you notice something? Do you see something on the top of the wood right there? You see that it looks like almost like spots, right? So here's what I found is the problem with this keyboard, with this wrist rest, okay? When
your toxicity fucking seeped through the fucking wood, and it fucking lost its integral, structure, It started to erode due to your fucking natural toxicity.
To use it, at first it's actually very comfortable, and in fact it gives you good support as you're typing or even if you're gaming, with it. So it's good initially. Within about an hour of using it, your wrist starts to sweat, because that's just what happens. When skin is touching something, it starts to sweat. And when your wrist starts to sweat, all of a sudden, moisture accumulates on the wood, and immediately you notice your wrist is starting to stick to the wood, which is very uncomfortable. You don't want your wrist to start sticking to it, right? So in reality, initially it's good, but the moment that things start to get heated in a game, it's not comfortable at all. And as you can see, what ended up happening was it actually started making sticky spots on the wood, which you can visibly see on it. So yeah, of course you can clean it, but the whole idea is you're not actually supposed to have that happen. Like, you're trying to have a comfortable gaming experience. What I could say is maybe if you're just typing, much like with these memory foam wrist rests, if you're just typing, perhaps it's good, okay? But when you're actually gaming and you're actively trying to do stuff, quickly with your wrist, you're going to have, some friction against this. You're going to have some sweat, and it's really not built for that. So as many people as recommended this online, I guarantee you none of them game. They're probably just people typing, and they don't know what the hell they're talking about. I don't recommend this at all for people who...
Well, why didn't you search for gamers then? So you searched for the wrong thing, you bought the wrong thing, but you're blaming the product because you didn't fucking search for the right thing.
Game, but maybe it's comfortable if you're just typing, or maybe an office setting. It does look nice, don't get me wrong, like, it's really nice looking, but I just don't see spending the money on it when it's going to be sweaty and sticky the moment that you get into something serious, okay?
I can see, office people enjoying using it if they don't have to fucking do a whole lot of typing, you know what I mean? They use a keyboard, obviously, as part of the fucking work, but it's not like, it's mainly just like mouse using, yeah, I can understand that.
Boom. Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Oh shit, thank you very much to Stan for gifting 5 memberships to the channel. Let's go in our free space right fucking there, so excellent stuff indeed. So thank you Stan for the 5 gifted, and congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Joe Egg 7428, The Tractor Fox, Daquan, Justin Anvil, and Ryan 4197. Make sure that if you got a membership there, make sure you thank Stan for giving you a membership, and of course thank you Stan for getting a membership and getting us a free space and being so supportive to the channel. It is very much appreciated.
So I bought the set, and I'm probably never going to use them because I really don't like them after having tested them, okay? So there you go. All right? So there are other kinds of wrist rests as well. Okay? There's 2 currently that I actually really like that I want to recommend to you. And then actually what I'm going to do is also I'm going to show you that I tested a bunch for the mouse as well, because I have some discoveries there to show you. So there's 2 wrist rests that I'm currently using, okay? This rest is the one that I'm currently using over here. I just accidentally closed my app. Hold on. I didn't mute the music, did I? No, I just accidentally minimized it. So this is the wrist rest that I'm currently using over here for typing and updating the leaderboard and doing things on my capture and streaming PC. This is an insanely simple wrist rest. I'm going to show you what it is. Ready? It's silicone. And it's a hexagon silicone wrist rest. It's rubberized. And the thing is, it's very soft on the top. Unlike the wooden wrist rest, where it's a hard lacquered surface and it basically builds up like sweat, this one does not. This one is actually very soft to the touch, and I feel like this kind of silicone material is basically meant to give you support, but also not make you sweat. Just whatever materials in the silicone, it feels good, it's smooth, and I've been using this now for a couple of days, and it hasn't really given me that level of discomfort that the wood did at all. And actually, it's pretty good for both typing and gaming. Okay, this particular brand I think is called, is it Keychron? I can't really read it. Keychron, that's what it is. Keychron, Keychron.
Fuck off.
Thank you very much to Gibble for getting a membership to the channel, and that membership has gone to the Wolf Reaper 666. So Wolf, make sure you thank Gibble for balls.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Wolf, thank Gibble when you can. Thank you, Gibble, for the gifted membership. And then thank you very much to Sunny for gifting 20 members, which is another 4 free spaces right fucking there. So let's get those added to the bingo right fucking there. Excellent stuff indeed. So thank you, Sunny, for gifting 20 members. And I'll read out the people who got a membership when it all finally come through. Just gonna give it a few more wee seconds here for it all to filter through. In terms of how that fucking impacts bingo, I will say we are now, so we have 8 free spaces currently. So 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 3 away from a full house as things stand. Good stuff indeed. And have they all come through yet? So they have. So congratulations to the following people. Congratulations to Dustin. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm trying to read it. Dustin Colish, Afro C, Bitches as a Nerd, Koiko, Catfish, Sideshow Raheem, Luke YCN, 99 JP, Offkeeper Riku, Mark BM5NK, Wasted Youth Gaming, Anime Girl, Robot Boy, Higher Than Starfire, Western Evans, Infinite Caress, Ruffian Name, balls, hold on, wait, who else, hold on, SCP-147 is my persona, Hot Derp, Meow Block, and finally, Klaus Volfield. So there we go. Make sure, if you just got a membership there, make sure you thank Sunny for gifting you a membership. Very kind of you indeed, Sunny, for gifting that, and also thank you for giving us free spaces on the support for our channel and all that jazz. So good stuff indeed. So hold on 2 seconds. I need to hold on. I need fuck. Hold on 2 seconds. This is. You guys get a wee bit of a hand. Hold on. Who's the last gifted member there? So no. Okay. So hold on. You can go to like so if I go there and go there and go there. Hold on. I'm trying to time this right here. Because I might fucking time it a fucking bit wrong here. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Oh fuck. Hold on. Is that good? What there? Yeah. Look. Right. Okay. Hold on. I'll do it there. Right, okay, so there's notifications to come as well for super chats, but I didn't want to skip past them in case I skip by them, so this should work now. Hold on 2 seconds.
I'm Scottish!
There we go, that one. Thank you, Sonny, for the super chat.
Oh God, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Who said, let's end this. And then Sonny again saying, right, okay.
Oh God, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Holy shit, back-to-back saying ones, and then that was Stan saying, boom. Stan got the 5th one in before fucking
It's
Sonny.
terrible. All these hands were all over the place. You were like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
And that last one was Sonny trying to get a 5th one, but they were fucking denied by Stan getting a 5th one there. So we have a free space for super chats as well. Excellent fucking stuff indeed. And yeah, we have 9 free spaces as things stand after all, which means we are just, I think we're 2 away from a full house as things stand. A wee bit confusing there with a fucking member bomb and all the super chats coming in and all that jazz, but there we go. We've got some free spaces and excellent stuff indeed. What I'll do, just in the off chance, so we're 2 away from full house. I'll reset a wee goal just in case we get another 5 that way, whatever. But yeah, we need Phil just to say just 2 more squares to get ticked off, and we have 1 bingo. So all we just fucking need Phil. You know, and also he's probably going to get more. You know, I think he's going to get $50+ in support. So there's 1 bound to come up very soon. So when that happens, we only need 1 more thing to get ticked off, and we are victorious in today's bingo.
And okay, I do recommend this. The best part about this, it's cheap. This is less than $20, and you can get it in all different sizes. This particular size is for like 10 keyless keyboards. See, it fits this one like perfectly, and it is at an incline for the record, just like the wood was. See, there's an incline, and you could place it however you want, like right up to the keyboard, or you can place it slightly back, either whatever feels more comfortable to you. And because it is silicone, it sticks nicely to whatever surface you have it on. You don't need to have like feet on the bottom like this has. This one just naturally sticks because it's made of silicone. Excuse me, not silicone, silicone. All right? So I do recommend that one, okay? Now, if you want to go like a step up from that, the one that I'm using right now that I actually think is the best one that I have is this one right here. This one is called the HyperX. You can see it says right on it. HyperX Cooling.
Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
I think that's how Moki feels after the fucking morphine is worn off, personally. But there you go. Thank you, Moki, for the super chat. It says have to do it. So there you go. Thank you very much, Moki, for the super chat. Very kindly indeed. You didn't hear yourself, but you heard Peter Cabaldi basically describing how you fucking feel right now. Thanks to the fucking painkillers were enough.
Boom. Wrist wrap.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you to Sonny, who has gifted 5 more members to the channel. It's extraordinary kindly indeed. So thank you very much for that. So thank you, Sonny, for getting 5, and congratulations to Bruce Lindahl, XWAS666, Holly Chat GPT, I wonder who that is, Emos Loves Lemons, and Zane1000. If you just got a membership there, make sure you thank Sonny for gifting you a membership right there. And thank you to Teresa Young 1962 for popping their 10-month bingo baddie membership message saying yay. Yay indeed, Teresa Young. Thank you very much for that. Very kind you need to pop that. It is much appreciated. So there we go. I think, I mean, okay, so if Phil, okay, basically all we're waiting for is for Phil to tick off his $50+. He's $6 away. So when Phil gets like 1 more contribution, I guess we fucking won bingo, you know what I mean? So it's all we're waiting for. I think we just need 1 more thing to happen. Or have we got, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah. It's okay.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Yeah, and thank you to Gibble for popping the 5 months saying how's his WWE going. Well, I assume live DSP is still going on his podcast, you know? So if I refresh this fucking thing right fucking here, Phil's last active 1 hour ago. But as soon as Phil goes in his break, I am waiting for Sonny to let me know when Phil goes in his break. And when that happens, I will refresh this page and we'll see how quickly Phil goes back to WWE Champions. I'll definitely fucking check, so there we go. But yeah, we've almost won bingo. We're 1 away from a full house bingo card. We're just waiting for Phil to basically, you know, to basically just fucking tick off 1 more square. So yeah, we're very close.
This one also has a rubberized bottom, so it sticks to, you know, whatever surface that you want to have it on, okay? It's very lightweight, and it has a cooling gel on the inside, okay? And it's a very stretchy, smooth top. You see how stretchy that material is? So the thing that I like about this one is when you put your wrist on it, it feels like your wrist is going into a pillow. It really does. It feels like it's sinking in, and it's incredibly comfortable. It's also cooling gel, meaning, I'm not kidding, it feels cool to the touch as you use it. I used this all last night for Call of Duty. It was the best wrist rest I've ever used for anything in my life. It was incredibly comfortable. It was cooling to the touch. I never even built up a sweat on my wrist, which normally I did on the others. This one never built up any sweat because it's a fabric on top of cooling gel underneath. It was so good. This 100% I recommend. Now, I'm sure there's other brands as well. I just happen to buy the HyperX one, but this is probably, out of all these I tested, the best one I've ever used. So this is my top of the line pick right now. Now, I do have one more I'm going to test. It just was on back order, and it's not showing up until later this week. So when I get that one, I might give you my opinion on it.
Just can't. Wait, wouldn't it have been better than to have waited for that to arrive? Before you fucking. So, great, we're gonna get one more fucking review. He's gonna wait for the fucking back order one to fucking arrive eventually, and then he's gonna fucking compare them all again. Motherfucker.
That one too. That's also like an official gaming peripheral brand that I want to try. But definitely, I love the HyperX wrist rest. Okay? There you go. Now,
Richard's saying I need to take a break from this as long as too. I'll say it for you. It's too retarded for you. I understand. I fucking understand. Look, I'm a strong advocate for taking breaks from the bad man. I am a strong advocate of it, you know what I mean? It's great to fucking take breathers now and again, to fucking just take time off from the bad man and just fucking detox from him, you know? Sometimes it's a necessity, sometimes it's fucking essential.
in regards to my wrist rest, this is a little bit different. And the reason I say that is because unlike the keyboard, okay, when you're using a mouse to game, you need something that's going to give you support, but also needs to be kind of maneuverable. Because think about it. As you're playing with this mouse, you're moving it all over your desk. You basically need to have something that's going to move with it. Because if not, then you have to reposition. And I've definitely seen that be an issue. So I have a whole bunch of different ones that I tried for the mouse. As I already explained, I did try the wood. And although the wood does give some really solid support, it just got sticky. As I started playing, I was like, oh, I don't like that. It's just sticking too much. So I ended up not liking the wood whatsoever.
Because you're a dirty, sweaty bastard, you fucking Mongo.
Okay? So first off, the most basic one you can even get for a mouse is literally this. It's a bag of beads. All right? You can get this anywhere. You can get this at an Office Store. You can buy it on Amazon. It's probably under 20 bucks. I think this one I got at like Office Depot.
Probably. You mean you don't even fucking know? You just fucking bought it without fucking looking at the fucking price. Oh my. Phil had all this money, didn't even fucking bother looking at the fucking price tags. It just went add to cart, add to cart, add to motherfucking cart. I have all this Aspen Gold money. It's time to spend, motherfuckers. Whatever.
For like 12 bucks or 15 bucks or something like that, okay? To be honest with you, this is really good. This is actually really comfortable, okay? Usually it has an ability to like stick. Some of them come with like a rubberized bottom, some don't. This one particularly didn't. But you just put your hand right on it. That's not bad at all. It's very comfy. It's like having a pillow under your wrist and, you know, pretty maneuverable. However, the problem with this wrist rest, I know because I've used these before, okay? The problem with this wrist rest is very simple. It's not durable at all, all right? This particular wrist rest will wear out quickly. What ends up happening is when you put your hand on this every day, just naturally sweat and skin start to sink into it, all right? Absorb into it, literally. It's just cloth and beads. So within like a month or two, this will already start to discolor, and actually it'll start to wear out, and it won't be as effective or as good. And I've had these many times, and if you're going to use this, it's a good option, but you have to keep buying them. Like every 2-3 months, you end up having to like buy a new one. If you're okay with that, great. But, you know, most people don't want to have to buy a wrist rest every few months. They just want to have something that's going to last for a long time. So I wouldn't recommend this.
That's actually a very good observation, to be fair. That's a good observation. Let's actually fucking zoom in on this fucking fire hazard in the motherfucking background. Behold! Behold the fucking future electrical fire just waiting to fucking happen. Sparks will fly in that household, but not for the reasons you think. Not for any romance reasons or anything. Sparks are going to fucking fly. Oh hell. It's a good job he's got a fire alarm in that room. Oh, wait a second. They fucking disabled the fucking smoke detector. That's right. He tore that shit out because it was annoying him. In the room with... Is the room in the home with, I assume, the most electrical peripherals possible. And it's one room where you'd think it would be good to have a smoke detector, just in case, and feels like, nah, fuck that shit. It's okay though, guys, it's okay. If a fire does start during the fucking night, Phil, in his sleep, will smell the smoke and wake up and get out before the fire consumes him. That is something that Phil has honestly fucking said before.
It's like a good short-term solution, but it's definitely not something for lengthy gameplay or something you're going to have in your setup forever. You're going to have to keep replacing it, okay? So I recommend it. I do like it, and it's a very viable solution. It just doesn't last, all right? Now, there are pretty, versatile options when it comes to mouse wrist rest. I've seen a bunch, okay? One kind would be just standard memory foam. Again, you've seen the Cloud. I didn't pull it out of the closet, but I had one that looked just like this. That's a Cloud. That's for the mouse instead of just the one for the keyboard. It's pretty much exactly the same situation. It'll give you some support, but sadly, it's not good enough for competitive gaming. Your wrist starts to get uncomfortable. And also, here's another thing, particularly with the mouse, okay? When you start to use it for extended periods of time, it flattens, and it's not giving you the support anymore. So it'll work for like an hour, and after an hour, all of a sudden you'll notice, oh, it's not supportive anymore. It's because you flattened it. And the memory foam doesn't have a chance to come back up because you keep using it, so it's not as good. So I don't recommend the basic memory foams ones. The memory foam ones are just not very good for gaming, again, in my opinion. Okay, they're good for typing, not for gaming. I wouldn't recommend one of the memory foams for the mouse, okay? So what about other options? Well, for example, what about something like this? This one is also known as cooling gel. This is Brila is the company that makes this one. I got it off Amazon. And it's a contoured design. As you can see, it almost looks like two butt cheeks, right? It's like the butt cheeks rest. It's rubberized on the bottom, so it sticks in place. Or not rubberized, has that like silicone like shine to it, so it sticks in place. It's comfortable, okay? It is. It is comfortable, and because it has this gel, this cooling gel, your wrist actually will not feel like warm or sticky, okay? However, after using it for a while, I didn't like the level of support it gave.
I'm very fucking distracted right now by Phil's bouncing fucking jittery leg. I thought I had a fucking footrest under that desk to fucking stop him from fucking bouncing his goddamn fucking leg. But I'm just so distracted by this fucking section right here.
Okay, it is. It is comfortable, and because it has this gel, this cooling gel, your wrist actually will not feel like warm or sticky.
There it goes.
Okay. However, after using it for a while, I didn't like the level of support it gave my wrist. I felt like it wasn't supporting my wrist enough, and actually after using this for like a half an hour, my wrist actually started to get sore. So even though it seems comfy, it doesn't give the level of support as this HyperX. And in fact, just to give you a comparison, there's the HyperX. Do you see? The HyperX is like almost twice as thick as this mouse wrist rest. So that's what.
Phil, if you're going to compare the fucking sizes, fucking hold them side by side, if you hold something in front of the other, then the fucking perspectives are going to be fucking skewed. Side by side comparison for fucking height differences is fucking better in that fucking situation, you dumb bastard.
Why the HyperX just gives you way more support. It's just much better. So that is a better product in my opinion, while this one is just kind of flat and it doesn't really do that much, all right? So honestly, I didn't really like that one, okay? I was looking then after that for ones that were more contoured, and I got a product here, and to be honest, I forgot what the name of it is, and I looked, and it doesn't even have a name on it, okay? But this one is an actual contoured memory foam wrist rest, and the way this one is built is that it's actually supposed to fit your actual wrist design. It's supposed to be ergonomic, so that you can actually game with it, and it will not give you pain, and actually support circulation in your wrist, okay? So this one, I actually found, did give me way more support when I was gaming, all right? However, again, it wasn't perfect, okay? It just wasn't. It was kind of like, I wanted the game, and as I was doing it, all of a sudden I wanted to move. This one kind of like sticks in place the way that it works, because it actually has rubberized bottoms again. And because it kind of sticks in place, you can't really adjust it. Like if you're playing, you're like, oh, I need to readjust, and we get stuck, like, oh crap. And it wasn't that good for fast move. Like let's say someone's running in the room with Call of Duty, and you need to adjust your shot on the fly really fast. You go, oh, my wrist is stuck. And then you couldn't get your shot. So even though this one is more ergonomic and it's comfy for your wrist, I would recommend this as someone who's at a desk all day working at an office and absolutely needs to have good support, and you don't want your wrist to get sore. But this is not good for gaming because it doesn't really move for shots, okay? So after all of this, all right, you may say, oh my God, so did you ever find a good one for the mouse? Like you just showed us like 4 different ones.
Who fucking
I did.
cares?
All right, and this, I swear to you, this is not a product placement. This is not me getting paid. This is not a plug at all. I saw this one, and I was like, I can't believe this would work because it looks silly to me. All right, this is called the Delta Carpio 2.0. Delta Carpio, C-A-R-P-I-O 2.0. All right, you might say, what the hell is that? What is it? It looks like a mouth guard or something. Dentures, right? You're right. It does look weird, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to show you what this is. On one side, the top, this is very soft and rubberized. This is meant to touch your skin, and it's designed to be very comfortable, especially in gaming situations where maybe you have a sweaty wrist. It's actually meant to handle that. But on the bottom, it is actually a very shiny plastic. I'm trying to get the camera to catch it, but it's not really catching it right now. Yeah, it's really not. Basically, on the bottom, it's almost like, how can I say, laminated? Oh, you can see it now there. See, it's shiny. The bottom is shiny and laminated. So here's what happens. As long as you're using a mouse pad or a...
Phil loves shiny things, confirmed.
Desk mat, which I'm using, and actually I'm going to talk about the desk mat in a minute too, because I recommend that. You put your hand down on top, just like this.
So, in order to use the wrist support, here's how you use it. You place your wrist on top of the wrist support. Wow! I never knew. I was fucking putting it in my fucking head. I was wondering why it fucking wasn't working.
Get your hand on your gaming mouse, and now for standard game player like this, but if you need to move, it moves with your hand. It actually glides naturally all over your desk, and unlike some of the other mouse wrist rests, it feels natural, and it's incredibly lightweight, and it moves everywhere you need it to be. All right? It's insanely comfortable. At first, you might think, no, it's not. That looks silly, right? No, I'm not kidding. It's insanely comfortable. It's ridiculously comfortable. I used it last night for Call of Duty. I had zero pain in my wrist. My wrist never sweat. That's another thing because of its design, because it has this space between.
I'm willing to entertain. I have a theory. Now, there's no evidence for this whatsoever, but I'm going to guess that Phil has contacted these companies because he likes using their products and has tried their best to try and get, you know, to shill for them. Like I think he is sometimes very positive towards these products in the hope they can try and get some sort of paid sponsorship sort of thing from these companies. Like, I use your product and I fucking really like it. I'm a big content creator. I've got 200,000 plus subs. I've talked to Asmongold. Fucking, you know, I can see him doing that sort of thing.
She's
you know?
a big fucking bitch.
So it wouldn't shock me if Phil has contacted the company behind the scenes to just try and say, hey guys, you want to throw me a fucking... I'll plug some other things for you on my stream because I love your fucking wrist support thing. Thank you to Monkai666 for fucking £5 super chat, saying his commitment to making his life as easy and comfortable as possible is ridiculous. The autos work harder and they're in a fucking loo. Agreed. Although the autos are so goddamn cute. They deserve our support. Look at the cute little bastards. They're so adorable. But yeah. It's like Phil is allergic to fucking effort and fucking, you know, hard work, you know, like heaven fucking forbid Phil should fucking put an actual fucking solid shift in. His work, you know, his job. Christ, man. Of course, remember, for things to get better, Phil does not try fucking do things to improve his content anyway, because in his fucking head, it's fucking perfect. No. It's up to the games to fucking be better and all that shit, and the audience is gonna have to fucking improve as well, and be more supportive and interactive and all that shit.
Your wrist won't actually sweat using this thing, okay? And I was able to get very fast, quick shots in Black Ops 7 last night using this thing, and it was like the best I've ever had. However, the catch is, you need to be using a pad. It needs to have a fabric under it because this lacquered like bottom, this like laminated bottom, needs to be on a smooth surface to glide around like that, and it glides perfectly on this surface. But if you were just using it on like a desk, like wood, it probably will stick. So you've got to...
Oh, that's why it's over there, okay.
Get a mat to use it on, but if you do, this is super good, okay? Super good. No exaggeration, I absolutely loved using it last night, and was very pleased because it's not cheap. If I remember, this is like 40 bucks or 30 something. Seriously, this piece of plastic is like 30 something dollars. But man, from that initial session of using it last night, I absolutely loved it. I felt like it was like ideal for the gaming situation. So it's, you know, designed to fit a wrist, it's designed to scoot around, and it works great, okay? So that's something, again, that's the Delta Carpio 2.0, I think it's called. I absolutely love it. So after testing all of these different things, beads, yeah, they're good, but they wear out. Memory foam, it's just not good for support for gaming, in my opinion. Wood, well, it's supportive, but the problem is you sweat when you use it, and your wrist sticks to it, and now it's crappy, and it's sticky. It's not very good. What about ergonomics? Well, ergonomics work, except they don't move, because it's meant to stick to the surface. I recommend this guy. That's the best thing right now from gaming mice, in my opinion. And I'll let you know, obviously, as I use it more, my thoughts. If they
was that a snort?
Work, except they don't move, because it's meant to stick to the surface. I recommend this guy.
Just him putting something in, my bad.
That's the best thing right now from gaming mice, in my opinion. And I'll let you know, obviously, as I use it more, my thoughts, if they change or whatever. But I think that's amazing. Like, seriously. And then, and one other recommendation, because you can see it now. Basically, I got full-sized desk mats for both of my...
I was going to say, that desk mat looks fucking new. I didn't recognize that fucking desk mat, so yeah.
Size of my L-shaped desk here. These desk mats are awesome, okay? The one that I'm using now is the Corsair XXL desk mat. And as you can see, it goes all the way to the edge of my desk.
I prefer my fucking desk mat. It's got RGBs and I can fucking charge my phone and wireless mouse, so get fucked, Phil.
It covers all the way, I'll show you. All the way down, all the way across, all the way this way. See how long it is? We're still going. It actually goes underneath, and like, my camera won't even go.
It's almost like it's a fucking product for a fucking... Look at the shit he's got on his table here. He's got his fucking little, like, your Swiss Army knife or pen or whatever fucking shit here. He's got a little medallion thing that came with a fucking Tainted Grail gift thing. He's got... Why is this fucking selfie stick tripod sitting here? Why? Random shit is random. Wait, so isn't this like the fucking switchblade thing? There's like, he's got a knife here, and then he's got like something else, like a knife here or something, like a Swiss, you know, what the fuck? You know, what the fuck, man? Oh, I love like, look at me, I got a full-size, like, you know, desk thing, you know, and I'll show you, I'll tilt the camera down slowly and surely. Who fucking cares, Phil? Oh, hell. the audience's many massive amounts of money has gone to good
Come the
use.
fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you to Darkside Ranter for popping a 12-month bingo Barry message saying I'm ending this right now. They're right. They are absolutely right, because that is the 5th new or renewed membership that we have had. You know, I was keeping tabs, to be fair, you know what I mean? And today, the first one that came in, like, you know, obviously people kind of, you know, so, Gibble gifted one earlier on, individually. And then Monkai celebrated 22 months earlier on. Then Teresa Young did that as well. And Gibble celebrated 5 months. And then Darcy, yeah, there you go. That's our 5th one. You know, so there we go. I was keeping track of that. And we have another free space, courtesy of people popping the membership messages as well. Darkside Ranter is ending us right now, and you are correct, good sir. It is over. We have 11 free spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
The future's so bright. I'm wearing shades, motherfucker. That's that fucking picture reference fucking here, so there you fucking go. But there we fucking go. Good stuff indeed. Right. Otters. People wanted otters immediately. Here we go. Otters. Fucking hooray for otters and all that jazz. Good stuff indeed. Stan's upset because our TV just turned off. That might be down to RAM. I saw somebody fucking saying that we might fucking run out of RAM to fucking power TVs. So, there's going to be a fucking big massive RAM shortage because of the consumption of AI, so we can't even like fucking power our TVs anymore. So yeah, I would blame AI for your TV doing that to you. I don't know, I'm not, I don't know. Oh hell. Is Phil still streaming, by the way? Let's go to live DSP for a second. Is it still going? Oh, he's on his break! Wait, he's on his break! He was last active 17 minutes ago. Wait a second. 17 minutes ago? Let's rewind this by 17 minutes.
Tournaments and travel all the time.
Hold on. There's Phil messing with his phone here 17 minutes ago. Hold on.
Now both with Tekken and Street Fighter. Well, now, what content are you going to put out? Garbage?
Give me a second here.
Nonsense, you know. Other thing is, if you are only one genre, it basically means that you have to follow that genre all the way. Meaning, if I was a competitive Street Fighter player, I'd have to now go to EVO and go to tournaments and travel all the time. I can't just be...
What was he on his phone 17 minutes ago, randomly? That's kind of what I want to fucking see here. Like, I don't know if it was. Why? Very odd, very suspicious. I don't know. But yeah, shit, I mean, I don't think Phil was on his phone 17 minutes ago. Let me refresh this fucking thing and see what it says. Oh, updated 1 minute ago. My balls, there you fucking go. Shit. I didn't get it at the time, my bad. I missed the fucking notification at the Phil ended the fucking podcast. I do apologise. Balls. But don't worry guys, he's on it right now. So there we fucking go, he's on it right now. Live DSP, as you can see, let's just fucking mute raw Phil for a second with our fucking music. The King's tax is $62 fucking dues. So not the most robust of starts to Arc Raiders so far, but we'll see what happens with Phil in the long term, I guess. Okay. Okay, guys, we're done with the fucking bad man and all that jazz. Then get rid of fuck it all. We're all fucking done, you know. But yeah, we won bingo though. Got a full house in bingo, so naturally that will mean that we will have some marbles. Now, I want to remind people once again because it might fucking be good to remind people. It's a brand new year. There's a brand new community post for marbles. If you have not yet put a comment on the brand new community post, do it fucking now, you bastards. What are you waiting for? Brand new year, brand new community post. Get your fucking marble locked in if you've not fucking done it already. And obviously, this is all just for fun, of course, I mean, but the winner of this marble race that we're going to do gets to get this wheel spun. And they could potentially win a prize. Whether it's a fucking full house ticket, which is eligible for a month. Scottish soundboard pass, which is eligible for a week. Or an intro shout out. Or they could win the actual bonus prize as well. They could get a $10 console voucher or a $10 Amazon voucher as well. It costs you absolutely nothing to have your own marble. All you fucking have to do is leave a comment on that community post. I will then add your marble to list of fucking marbles, and then if your marble wins, you might fucking win something. Or you might win hee-haw. Who fucking knows? We'll have to wait and see though. So yeah, now you fucking know. And I was like, so yeah, there you go. Leave a comment if you haven't left a comment. I am going to get marbles all set up right now, and I'm going to add the latest names from that community post before we start playing this round of marbles, so I will be right back. Go from joining these otters to enjoying these Scottish otters. Be right back. Oh, and by the way, the Kick Chat ban list is working again, in case people are curious. I refreshed it in my end and it's working again, so there you go. If people are curious if I can see the latest Kick Chat bans, it seems to be working again.
I understand that people right now are so hyped for the gifted memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular, I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing? Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Why are you laughing? Oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh? Oh, that's funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, your one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week. That's funny, right? No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business.
This one's for all my baby girls.
And quite frankly, those people who make that shit up should be sued. They should be sued into oblivion. But I'm not a rich man, and I don't have the means to do it. You know, some of that stuff out there has been insanely damaging and messed up, the things they said about me and my family. That's completely false, and they have absolutely no factual corroboration for any of it. Who? I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce. Offensive. Egregious cross-dresser. Yes, that's true. Gifted a body that has a lot of shortcomings, okay? Bad back injury. A severely herniated gout. You oozing with grit. Most days like gout. Gout is a disease that makes you act like an ass. He's a racist. He's a sexist. He's a scammer. He's this. He's that. Yes, that's true. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce. Stupid mouth drooler. Offensive. Egregious cross-dresser. Yes, that's true. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce. Offensive. Egregious cross-dresser. Yes, that's true. It was like Phil's an embezzler, and Phil invests his money in terrorism, and Phil's a drug dealer. So I'm having a dream that basically people are saying every heinous kind of thing they could possibly say about me, but because of who I am, people believe it. actually admitted this last year. I'll say it again. I actually do play some mobile games. I do. All right. The ones that I play are free to play or incredibly inexpensive, like you spend $1 here or there to make progress.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on street. It's WWE Champions time. I'm stupid. WWE game plays like Candy Crush. Moving gems around, breaking colored gems. I love it. Again, it's pay to win. The more money you sink into it, the more characters you can summon, the higher chance you'll get the better characters, etc., etc. All right? Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on street. Gotcha. Got me that gotcha. Thanks for the money, dummies. Supercar. That was a mobile game I played like 5-6 years ago. A lot. For about a year, I played it pretty hardcore. All right. Even at that point, that was before everything kind of fell apart with YouTube and everything. I was putting a little bit of money into it. I was playing for the top cards. I was playing the shit out of that game. Okay. After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks. What a complete waste of time that this was. All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm DSP, as always, and this is the Level 1 podcast. We're busy having fun down here on Level 1.
Alright, you bunch of dafties, we're back here and we're ready to play some fucking marbles. We have 81 fucking marbles so far. We've added the most recent marbles and Moki's involved. They've got a fucking marble added. And I went and added Threaded End right at the fucking end as well. I was waiting for him. And Zarnok as well. Zarnok got a marble added right there, so. Oh yeah, I was waiting for the Threaded End to fucking leave a comment so I can get it added. But we're now here. We're going to select a random. And the random map we've been chosen for this bingo marble entry is something called Charming Lovely Company. Made by Kushel Mouse 030581. The average finish time is 3 minutes and 50 seconds. It has an elimination rate of 16%, so most of you will survive, but some of you will die. Probably. But there you go. In marbles. Yeah, so 81 marbles we have all together. Let's fucking get this loaded up and see what the map is fucking like, shall we? Remember, the winning marble gets to get us the wheel spun and the bingo baddies prize wheel at the end to see what prize they can potentially win. Hello! This looks like a nice wee course. Quite a tall course, what's this saying? Pansy's Pantry. That's random. But yeah, interesting looking course, you know, it goes all over the fucking place. Left, right, down, centre, and the finish line's down there. Pretty simple looking course. But obviously it kind of goes in a kind of looping downward trajectory as you can see here. So, let's go. It will be kind of hard to keep track of who's first, because technically the person at the very back here will be closer to the finish line. And Mookie's saying Kushel Mouse means Cuddle Mouse Lao. So there you fucking go. So random German lessons with Mookie. Danke schon. Isn't it nice when you got a handy little fucking morphine duck line to tell you how to fucking translate things in German auf Deutsch? Isn't it great? There you go. Dips is currently in the lead, as you can see here. Dips is dipping ahead here. Don't know how they got so far ahead of everyone else. Fuck me. But Josh Fraser not far behind. It always seems like, is it just me, or is Josh Fraser in Dips always doing quite well in marbles? I don't quite understand how, but they seem to fucking just be there. But Dips is going to hope for a good transition here, but they've been overtaken by Captain Murphy. Captain Murphy is overtaken. Toxic is not far behind, and Captain Dutchman is also fucking there in contention. As we go down and through the tube of fucking weirdness, and they can drop off here. Is that a gap, or is that just like safe? I don't know. Oh, now round the outside. Ah, it's safe. There's a fucking glass thing in between there, so there we go. Captain Murphy, though, is ahead here. Tom is in second place. Oh, it's all going very wrong. It's all going very well for Captain Murphy. And the Camping Dutchman. No, I don't go forward, for fuck's sake. The Camping Dutchman is in the lead right now. So we also a wee welcome back, of course, to the Camping Dutchman. They took a wee mini little detox from Phil over Christmas and festive period, you know, but they're back now, detracting once more. So yeah, welcome back to the detractor side of things, the Camping Dutchman. You know, as I said, they had a little mini detox. I do strongly encourage little detoxes from Phil Burnell every now and again. Holy shit, Camping Dutchman just got thrown through there. But this is where some marbles might perish. They might get launched into the stratosphere. But Camping Dutchman is doing his best to ignore all that and has managed to get through that in one piece, it looks like. Some marbles will try to catch up here. Blind Daughter got through that pretty fast here. They might get to a chance to overtake if they get a chance, but I don't think they will. Camping Dutchman is still maintaining a lead here, as we have one more turn to go. Mercer's gone, so is Slinks. I think they got fucking launched into the fucking air. And so is Chody Taint, but Camping Dutchman is still ahead. Blind Daughter's not far behind, as you can see here. And Blind Daughter catch up. I think Blind Daughter is actually gaining. But is the angle good? Is the angle bad? Blind Daughter is gaining here. But that was a good turn from Camping Dutchman though. And they're going to get slowed down once again. Daniel Cannon and Stan are both gone. Oh, almost launched her. Almost got launched there. Blind Daughter's been slowed down. Broside Phil has come out of nowhere and barged her out of the way. Broside Phil, you big beefy bastard, you Billy. And he's got through perfectly. Broside Phil is going to win. No one can stop the bad man. The big beefy bastard just butchered and knocked people out his fucking way. He clearly fucking left because he just fucking bulldozed his way to the fucking front there saying fuck you guys for being in my fucking way. Mark O'Shaughnessy is second place, Cameron Dutchman is third place, Ludwig's fourth, Takazoa fifth, BST sixth, Fear Monarch seventh, Kulimp eighth, ninth was Captain Murphy, and 10th was a gang of wolves. So yeah, Broside Phil battered Blind Daughter. Yeah, Blind Daughter never saw it coming. I made a joke because she's fucking blind. Yeah, fucking God. Oh hell. So yeah, I can shout out to fucking, you know, big beefy people beating up the fucking blind. There we go. Fuck me, man. Broside Phil, you meanie, you dastardly devil, you. They came first there. So there fucking go. Good stuff indeed. All the marbles are finishing now. We still have some marbles left to go. Mr. Pika fan perished. In fact, a whole bunch of marbles perished because he couldn't finish in time. But there we go. There's your top 10 once again. Broside Phil came out on top there. Congratulations to Broside Phil. Yeah, big Billy, yeah. Well, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to spin the Bingo Baddies prize wheel. So let's get to this game. So there we go. So hold on. So before we spin the wheel, let's fucking refresh Phil's stream here. I don't need to fucking refresh it here. He came back from his break and he's still on $62. Oh wow, isn't that great? Is he begging? Is he begging?
Please tag me in the stream chat.
Well, he's begging for interaction. He's begging for engagement, so if I can go. Anyway, let's spin this Bingo Baddies wheel of prizes and see what the big bad man has fucking won. There you go. Broside Phil has won himself a Full House ticket. You may be asking yourself, what is a Full House ticket? Well, allow me to explain. Broside Phil, I mean, I originally had this fucking thing, so a month seems quite long. I don't know, a week or so. Sorry. Basically, they can declare an automatic Full House whenever they want, but it expires within a certain amount of time. Originally, I was going to say they had a month, but I'm starting to think maybe a week should be better. You know? So instead of it lasting a whole fucking month, maybe a week would be better. You get what I'm saying? At any point in that week, if they attend bingo streams, they can declare a Full House whenever they want. So yeah. Very powerful fucking thing to have. Pixar Animations won one, and Broside Phil has also won it as well. Christ, man. Exactly, as Warren says here, if we're having a very fucking bad game, for example, if the bad man's not being very good for the bingo, if it looks like we're about to fucking lose, then if you have a Full House ticket, you can just say, I declare a Full House. Let's fucking end this shit now. I have my golden fucking ticket. And I'll bet. That'll be an automatic fucking Full House. Boom de Aldi and I'll bet. Exactly. I'm going to change it so you have a week to use it. It was a month, but I think it's a bit excessive, you know what I mean? So if you don't use it for a week, it expires. I think that's fair, okay? So Pixar won his yesterday, which means that his would expire the 12th, you know, because he won it on the 5th of January. So that will also expire the following week. And also in Broside situation has it expire the 13th. So there we go. But yeah, there we go. That's Marbles for you guys. Thank you very much for joining me with some robust bingo antics. I do hope you've all enjoyed yourselves, and I hope you've enjoyed the stream and all that jazz. Thank you once again to everyone for attending. I hope you enjoyed it. And look at these otters pushing each other. Little gentle little shoves here. Yeah, let me fucking shove you and let me fucking just let me drown you for a second. Here, let me fucking give you a little stranglehold and fucking bite the crap at your head. Fuck you, buddy. That is fucking proper fucking USC moves are used by that fucking otter. That otter got fucking dragged off screen to its fucking demise, and now I just fucking wave goodbye cheekily. There you fucking go. Oh yeah, they're cute as all hell, these fucking otters. Thank you once again, guys, as I said, for being here. I do hope you all enjoyed yourselves, and yeah, I'm going to end how I always end by putting it to today's PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pixar animations. So there we go. But as I said, thank you once again, as I said, for being here. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for the support as well. It is always very much appreciated. So yeah, until tomorrow, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the rest of your Tuesday, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.